It's time.
Yay.
Yay! Rise and shine, comrades, for one last run.
Last day of work, comrades.
Last day of work.
Time to retire.
Time to retire.
Time to retire.
What? Okay. So
Let's talk to
We
a
gotta
bug.
go grab the things from the nest.
we do need to go grab the things from the nest. So, oh, it's right there. Hello.
Oh,
The helmet and the scope.
The scope. Anything else? What's up? This monstrous-looking, bug-eyed ceramic helmet was in the phasmid's nest. It still has some reeds sticking out of it, and it smells of seawater, but it's otherwise wearable, not exactly comfortable. Putting it on feels scary somehow.
Become bug.
I am become bug. The fuck is the other thing? Oh, the fucking scope.
scope.
There we go. Yeah.
I swear there was more.
I also thought there was more in there.
Maybe.
Oh, because it was I was thinking of the box that's off the coast in of the mainland with the like the passport and shit. That's a different thing.
Oh, but I thought that like showed up. Oh, I guess because we never go looking for it.
I don't think we did.
Passport?
I don't think we ever
No.
looked for
Oh
it.
yeah, because we decided to kill Claudia. Yeah.
That's right. We had no reason to look
We
for
did
it.
this.
we pushed her off the building ourselves.
That's
yes,
true.
absolutely.
Yes.
Die.
She would have given us a fun little hint.
Where it's fine.
Figured
The
it
girl makes you
out.
a red string of fate, and you kill her.
Anyway, we got like right as we finished talking to the phasmid, Kim was like, "Hey, our suspect looks like fucking shit. We should talk to him."
Alright.
Yeah.
To be fair, he does look very bad.
he got the bug brain.
He got a bug brain.
What is it? What do you want from me? I can't go.
The old man looks around, confused.
Something is very wrong with him now.
Sir, how could you not see the phasmid?
See,
He stares at the reeds and falls silent.
Mr. Dras?
The man does not respond. He keeps staring, black eyes glazed over and bulging from their sockets, his gap-toothed mouth shaking. Like an addict of some terrible substance.
Touch his shoulder gently.
The plastic cape feels coarse. A light shiver passes the man. Other than that, no reaction. He feels small and frail.
He's going into some kind of psychomotor immobility. The good news is, this solves our transportation problem. Doesn't it, Mr. Dras?
The trembling mouth appears to sigh.
Between this and the broken tire he's used for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him here, while we go and get help. It will need to be medical first, I'm afraid.
What has happened to this man?
Who
Old
is
age
this
and
man?
shock.
He is...
I think it's the phasmid.
I also think it's the phasmid.
Yes, the arrest and the appearance of the phasmid, the combined stress. But you think it's something more than that, don't you?
The phasmid aura.
There's much more. Remember what it said when it spoke.
Quite a few things that the health check you did on him make sense now.
He couldn't see it, Kim. It's just the reeds.
It's just the reeds. He was fucking the phasmid. It's just the reeds.
Oh
It's
no, it got us
definitely
too.
toxic.
Phasmid told me it is. Oh no.
I think we
I
can
don't
go
know,
down
it's-
the line.
I
but-
think so.
Yeah, it looks
so
like.
funny.
Let's go down
Let's
the
do
line.
it.
He couldn't see
It's like, he couldn't see. He's fucking the. So fucking funny.
That could be part of the shock. But you're right, something is off here. Mr. Dras,
He touches the man's shoulder. No response.
Maybe this is how the phasmid's staying hidden all these years.
then how did we see it? Oh, you mean, whatever does this, does it over time? Teenagers, kids, drunks, sightings are brief, and hence not credible. But anyone who spends a long time with it.
Yeah, you forget it's there.
Mr. Dras, Have you ever seen a stick insect pretending to be the reeds? The doctors will have to look at this. I hope your station has better medical personnel than 57. This is a little advanced for a nurse.
We called the guy. He was really mean to us.
Yeah, that guy.
Before, when I thought you were strangely animated.
He was energetic and articulate. After all these years alone, with little hygiene or medication, I would expect worse.
Perhaps this animation was induced by something in the phasmid.
It does not seem to be animated now it's left. Honestly, I'm ready to believe anything at this point. Maybe it is psychoactive. I mean, why not? It's 3 meters tall.
He takes off his glasses and cleans them. When he puts them back on, he's still staring at the sea.
I think he's addicted to that thing.
Like a drug?
Yeah, it's displayed addict behavior, not just painkillers.
His pupils appear to be dilated. They still are.
He examines the catatonic man's
Could he
eyes.
be fucking the phasmid?
Is he fucking the...
Could
I
he
think he's
fucking
fucking the phasmid.
You mean pheromonal?
No.
You heard me.
Kim, this is the sexy, mysterious twist.
Ah.
He's fucking the phasmid.
Phasma.
He seemed a little off for his age. Randy.
The scope, knowing of her bruises, his disposition toward Miss Orania. I see what you mean.
It's definitely toxic, the phasmid. It told me it is.
Told you? Yes, good. During your long staring match. I understand.
He looks at the man, then at you. He's been here a long
Here for a
time.
long time.
He's been here a
knows how much of it is
long
coming.
time. Who knows how much of it is company?
He did seem distressed when it finally came to arresting him. Like he didn't want to leave this place. And the insect, maybe.
He looks at his notebook.
I have absolutely forgotten to take notes. I hope I remember all of this. This will be one hell of a report. Thank God we have the photo.
No one would believe you without it.
We found some things in the phasmid's nest.
He stares into the reeds. Your words don't stir anything in him. Perhaps you should...
Show him the helmet.
Helmet.
Nothing. Just dull staring. Not even rage left wherever he is.
The last embers have gone out. The war is over.
If Kuno kicked it into the sea, as he said he did, Diab would put it back here. This makes sense. Mr. Dross could have picked it up. Or the phasmid even. If it did, this is incredible.
On the scope.
So excited.
I lost.
You lost it.
He turns his eyes to the reeds again, as he's done so many times. Beige and white stripes.
He lost the scope. Then it somehow made its way over there. With the help of a magpie phasmid.
The lieutenant observes the lens sparkle in your hand.
This sight is a T9, Mr. Dross. Was it attached to the rifle when you made the shot?
Silence. Not even a sigh.
You've gotten all you will out of this poor being.
I'm gonna let you rest.
The plastic cape flaps around his face in a gust of wind. His back is slouched and his mouth open.
The blacks of his eyes are receding. His pupils are returning to normal.
Hang tight.
Hang
We should
tight.
think about getting back to the mainland. To get help. He'll be safe here. If we don't take too long.
Man, props to the actor who plays the deserter. Did a really good job.
Yeah.
Once again asking, Jack, do we need to do anything? Are we good?
Nope, just go back.
Fuck yeah.
Just go back.
This is called, do I fucking remember where the door is? No, I don't. Where's the fuck? Oh, it's literally right there. Bro, if I hit tab, show me where the door is, you fucker. Oh, hello.
Ooh, what's in there?
Hello.
What are you yelling about,
Lockers. Drugs.
Drugs.
Money and drugs. Yippee.
Drugs.
Drugs.
There's so much magnesium. They always like overload us with magnesium and not enough like health shit, like ever. Which will be good for the Chaos Run because
Rise
what?
and shine,
Please,
comrades.
please. Oh, dang it!
I know.
I was hoping for one more Rise and Shine, comrades.
I know.
ICM. This feels familiar somehow.
Kim.
¿Cómo se llama?
Insulindian Citizens Militia. It's the official name of the Communards Army, the black and white army of the Revolution.
Sounds an awful lot like.
RCM.
It does.
Why?
Why?
The RCM may descend from the ICM.
May?
It's impossible to say. It was chaos after the war. The name was good for getting people to join us. Revachol West was mostly workers and criminals.
White Star.
White Star.
No, an upside-down star.
With its horns in the sky, the symbol of the commune.
Are those spec stars too?
No, that's the uninhabited archipelago.
A DeLorean's era symbol of Insulinde, known as the face in the sea.
Looks old. What's it still doing here?
After 44 years? That's not nearly enough to hide what happened here, Lieutenant Gefreiter. One of these barrels was still leaking fuel, as you saw. The city is full of things like this. Old bullets, guns, fuel.
Okay.
Man, he doesn't call us Lieutenant Euphrater enough. That's kind of hot.
Goodbye, Love Eva Chaudière. Such a gorgeous song.
It's so pretty. The skiff is swaying on the waves by the dock.
Let's return to the mainland.
Let's. We are done here.
He says, adjusting his glasses as he looks out over the water. The skiff rocks gently under your weight as you get in. The ride back is uneventful and quiet.
need
No sad
to-
FM.
to,
Not another track.
But for the sound of conversation on the water, there's someone inland waiting for you.
2 men and a woman stand on the concrete square of a nameless village, looking at a small yellow boat as it draws closer. The sea is calm.
2 men in a boat. The only thing out on the lake.
You reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
Friends?
Look what
Hi,
the tide brought you.
guys.
Hi, says the man without sunglasses. Suddenly, his expression changes and he tilts his head.
Harry, you're bleeding all over the place. You're half dead.
What?
Exactly half. This is the man with the sunglasses from the Whirling in Rags. But where are his sunglasses?
Wait.
Wait.
You're the man with sunglasses.
That's right. And you're bleeding.
Forget about this. There's a giant.
We're not forgetting about anything. Look at you,
He points at
No
you
one
with
else
both
seems
hands.
bothered by the bleeding.
No one else seems-
bothered by it. Harry, you look like you need a fucking organ transplant. Oh, fuck it. Let's not get into that.
Who are
Ugh,
you?
I love Toxic
Who
Yowie.
are
Anyway.
you
I love this track so much.
Hello, I'm Trent Heilerstein. I believe we've met on several occasions.
Oh, this
Hi,
nerd.
Trent.
Hi, Trent.
I'm your goddamn partner, Jean Vicomar, and this is your special task force. Or what's left of it.
He gestures towards his companions.
Special Consultant Trond Heidelstam, Patrol Officer Judith Minot.
Hi.
We've come to scrape what's left of you off the pavement.
Lieutenant Kim Kisuragi, Prison 57. We've just come from the island, where our investigation led us. We might need your help with something later.
He adds, suddenly regaining his confidence.
As if he's recalled that he's, in fact, a decorated police lieutenant, not a naughty boy.
The two aren't mutually exclusive.
But this is clearly a departmental matter, so I'm going to leave you to discuss it among yourselves.
No, Kim, you gotta have my back.
Kim.
Let's destroy them.
Destroy him!
It's good to meet you, Lieutenant Kitsuhagi.
She says warmly, flashing the lieutenant the tiniest of smiles.
Letting the lieutenant know he shouldn't feel embarrassed over the shitstorm that's about to befall you.
Alright, I'll buy it. What's this about?
What's
Really
this
want to
about?
Trent, I believe this is where you come in.
This is the horse-faced woman. I don't know why you named her that, but it was beyond idiotic. You should never address her using those words again.
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think I need to manage your expectations a little. I'm at best an enthusiast in cognitive science. My background is in something else entirely. I engage in neurology on a merely theoretical level. In fact, I should probably get going.
No, Trunks, it's too late. You're part of this shit now. What have you got to say for yourself, shit kid?
I love shit kid.
I definitely
So
read that as
much.
Skibbity.
What do you have to say for yourself, Skibbity?
What does he have to say for himself? He left you to catch the bullets.
Let's go down the list.
Can we?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
You're not even. How did you know I was here?
The cafeteria manager you fucked over told us where you went.
I saved his establishment and still he betrays me.
You betrayed me
For the last time!
It's so fucking funny.
I like one.
Yeah, let's do one.
I saved his establishment and he still betrays me.
Strange. He didn't mention that. In fact, the establishment didn't look saved at all. There was a giant aero graffito in front of the building. It was on fire.
Yeah, I lit it on fire. It was a poetic gesture.
No. I was gonna blame it all on what's her
Cindy.
face,
Trudeau.
Cindy.
Oh, Cindy, yeah.
Oh, Cindy.
We can blame it on Cindy.
She's not here to defend herself.
I feel like we're in
voting.
trouble right now. I feel like we're in trouble, and I think we need to like be on our best behavior.
Lie like a dog.
I like a dog.
Yeah, it was this one junior delinquent.
I don't know. It had shit kid written all over it.
You're not even blonde.
You're not even blonde.
Guilty as charged. I heard you'd lost your mind and your memory. I wanted to see if it was true.
He exchanges a look with the special consultant.
And it was. Good work, Harry. You're insane now. There's one less person for me and everyone else to rely on.
This is rough.
I suspected something was off.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's true. You very much did suspect something was off when we met. You were like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is that?
Did you? Or did you literally not recognize my face? We've been partners for how long, Harry? Don't answer that. You don't remember.
He's right. Don't start guessing. Now is not a good time.
You. Sorry, I didn't recognize you before.
It's
You.
okay.
You.
I didn't come here to gloat or to fool you. Neither did he, actually. We're just worried.
That's right. Worried. I'm always worried about you. Every time you don't show up to work, or when you do but stink. You're a worry fest. She's worried about you. I'm worried about you. Even Special Consultant Backpedal is worried about you. Everyone worries instead of working.
Oh, Jean is so mad, and rightfully so. But I'm like, man, there's so many people that are like, I don't like Jean because he's mean to you. And I'm like, can you imagine like being like the codependent partner of somebody falling off the deep end? Yeah, I'd be mean.
I'd be pissed too.
Sorry.
Plant Heidelstam. Special consultant Plant Heidelstam.
Yes, I'm Tran Heilestam. I never said I wasn't Tran Heilestam.
What's that kid then?
What was up with the kid?
Mikhail? Mikhail is my son.
Oh yeah, what was up with all the interesting history? Spoiling?
No, I was just interested in the Feld building and the Martinez beachhead. And Mikhail wanted to see Martinez. It was a coincidence.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
What are you special?
I get
consulting?
it.
Yeah.
I wonder what he's special consulting.
What indeed? I was asked to share my take on some of the more obscure theories developed in Königstein in the 30s, like partial psychotraumatic amnesia, group personality theory.
He's here to see if you're insane. He is smart. Let's move on.
Duped again!
Duped again!
No one's who they say they are!
Duped? Hey, here's a brilliant idea. Don't be a morbid drunk and you won't be duped so easily.
Gardner, scab leader. He's Squidward, you're
You're
Squidward,
Squidward.
I'm Squidward.
I'm Squidward.
At least tell me at least you are where you said you were.
Yes, I'm still Kim Kisoragi, still a lieutenant from Precinct 57.
Thank God.
Still caught up in this crossfire too.
He's like, man, this is Wendy's, please.
My brother in Christ, this is a Wendy.
You mentioned a task force?
Yeah, Major Crimes Unit, under Lieutenant Dubois and Vicomar. Ring any bells?
Yeah. Totally.
Uh-huh.
Get it.
Major crimes.
Major crimes.
He doesn't remember.
He looks at me now.
See?
Oh no.
Really
It's
doesn't
all through our
remember.
ruse.
It wasn't a sick joke. At least that's good.
Yeah, that's very good.
Where have you been all this time? There was a mercenary
Tribunal!
God damn it, Harry.
He shifts his weight, crossing his arms, and looks you in the eye.
You told us to fuck off. You said we're cramping your style. Your detective god. Fuck everything. All we burn. Detect or die.
That sounds pretty metal.
That does sound pretty metal.
Detect or die.
Wait, so you let me face off squad of trained killers alone just to teach me a lesson?
It wasn't like that.
Sounds
Fuck
like
you,
something my
Harry.
old principal
We
would have
didn't
done.
know there was gonna be a tribunal, did we?
All will burn, Satellite Officer Vichmel, make no mistake about it. Why didn't you detect or die then? Why would you leave a literal police god? I said all those things? I'm not the pussy option.
I mean, that's the option, but 4, we're trying to, well, we're trying to do better, but we are also, like, got this, like, superstar undercurrent we never really, manifested.
Why would you leave a literal police god?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were crying hysterically. You were drunk, breaking things, being emotionally abusive. You said we were going into the abyss. None of us wanted to see the abyss. So we fucked off. Like you told us to.
None of this is ringing any bells.
Yeah,
The bells
remember
are ringing
that.
because you have brain damage. Detective God. Trant, this is where you come in. How bad is it?
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors, he talks without slurring, he can drive a boat, he's standing, reasoning. All good signs, but complete retrograde amnesia, episodic and semantic. As displayed in the station hall, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with him before when Harry did not seem to know who I was. It's all very interesting.
Interesting?
Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you? Neurologically, psychologically, and why not socioeconomically?
Wait.
Socioeconomically, you think I'm so
Socioeconomically?
poor I lost my memory?
Not when you phrase it like that. But I don't think critical theory. I know everyone thinks this is far-fetched pink academia, but still, I don't think it should be off the table here.
Jesus.
What? He lost his memory because of capitalism?
No,
True.
I'm not talking for Hedefort's school here. But Harry, I asked you, what do you think happened?
I drank
I
so
think
much.
it's capitalism.
I think capitalism fucked me beyond recognition. Trant is right. I drank so much I lost my memory, and now I'm slowly recovering from it. I made it all up. It was a fancy, a stupid joke. I know what I am. It might have something to do with an anomaly in the church, a 2mm hole in the world. I'm a highly experimental detective. This was a method I used to solve the case. Something so sad happened to me that I couldn't be me anymore. It was a defense mechanism. Capitalism. Capitalism fucked me beyond all recognition. Trant is right.
3, 5, or 6, or I'm happy with any of those.
I think I kind of vote 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't like 5.
Too real.
That was probably it.
That is probably it, but God, it sounds bad when you say it like that.
Yeah.
It sounds so bad.
I think it's a combination of 1 and 5. But
Yes.
Yeah. So what do we have? 1, 3, and 6 are on
1,
the table.
3,
1,
5,
5, and
6.
6.
Yeah.
I feel like the anomaly in the church one sounds crazy.
Like
Yeah, but
nothing
we
we've
also have
said
Kim
has
here to
been-
be like, no, that's real.
That's
That's true.
true.
There's no reason
also, we
Kim
didn't
would
have our
not
memories.
back you up in whatever you say. Unless you sound actually insane.
Unless we
I
say
also-
capitalism.
Unless you say cap,
The
I
thing
don't think he's gonna back you up on capitalism.
I think what I like about 1 is it's that we're slowly recovering of it. So it's like,
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm getting better.
We
It
get
is
better.
true. We have little dreams.
Jean, we have little dreams.
Uh-huh.
Sean, you
us
weren't
again.
there. You didn't
weren't
hear
in
the
my
lizard.
dreams. I'm good with 1.
I drank so much I
Sure.
lost my memory. And I'm slowly recovering it.
He is. He's getting better. And I can confirm that he drank a lot of alcohol prior to it happening.
I believe he drank. People do that, especially this one. What they don't do is forget their whole life because of drinking.
But Detective Vigmer, he has blanked out before.
Uh-huh.
Yes, a couple of times. After some of the more serious benders. One was after the 2 drunks case, the other when we looked into that mural.
Interesting. So at first he dipped his toes into it, prepared. That's where he would have gotten the idea, yes. Practice. And then he used alcohol to get there, so to speak.
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we live in? What if this is not a significant anomaly at all? Something to be explained, approached as a defect? Look at the sensory input here.
He gestures toward the scenery.
Look at the ruins, the neon. Listen to the radio, the multitudes, the people. Live here for 40 years. As a police detective, he's like a magnetic reader on the world team, to borrow a known metaphor. Harry's been pushed flat against it. Total input. Hardwired to the free market. He just needed for it to end.
He nods confidently.
Okay, Trent, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless. I'm glad we brought you. Will he or will he not be able to work in the major crimes unit? Is he a cretin now? I want to know that.
Okay, it's cretin. If you're gonna insult me,
I'm
do
not
it
a
correctly.
crouton.
He's not
He's a crouton!
And he is able to do work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
Leadership. Now.
Fuck all of you! I don't want to be in your unit!
No. We do them all, or?
No, I think we can only do
Okay.
one.
I don't know about a leadership role, to be honest. It's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's a good idea. Is it a good idea for us to stay a detective?
Yeah, we're good at it.
I was gonna say, the thing is, we're pretty good at it.
And we had fun. And we met Kim.
We did. It gave us purpose. And what if we get to work with Kim again?
We got to go on a date.
We got to go on a date. We saw
So many
a
good
big
things happened
bug.
to us.
Yeah. We got shot.
We got shot twice.
We lost our balls.
We lost our
Um,
balls.
Just like the sun also rises.
Exactly. That's what it's
Just
about.
like Dan to Dan.
Just like Dan to Dan.
I say line detective is good for now.
Yeah.
For now, I misphrased my question. It should have been, is he able to put his clothes on and use the body? Or do we need to get him on a disability pension?
Okay.
What now?
Now nothing. Now we're just going to stand here.
Really?
Just stand there.
Just stand there.
Really?
Really?
No. Now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to a motor carriage? Why is it there, Harry?
Hold on, in the ocean.
Feign ignorant.
I don't
thought
think
the
that's a
killer
normal
would be
hold on.
underwater. He wasn't. The time had come. Tequila sunset. Oh my god.
I thought the killer would be underwater. He was.
These are good.
It was stolen by Jacob.
Jacob Irv.
I drove it into the ocean when I was drunk. The time had come. Tequila sunset.
Tequila sunset. I mean, I know I'm boring, but honesty is the best policy. I drove it in the ocean when I was drunk.
True.
It's not incorrect. I drove it into the ocean when I was drunk.
Ah, so refreshing. He just admits it. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you for destroying 45,000 real of police property that's coming out of everyone's payslip. It doesn't matter. Your badge, Harry. Show me your badge.
Wait, my
I-
badge?
My badge
The
right
thing
here.
that tells people you're a police officer.
I lost it. I'm kidding.
I got it.
I got it.
Right here.
Right here.
He's gonna ask for our gun.
Catch it.
Uh-oh. Whoops.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He knows we
Yeah,
don't have our
rush-
gun.
To demonstrate your badge, your eager fingers can't sustain a grip on the smooth plastic, and the badge slips out of your hand.
You're
Catch
proficient
it.
in catching
I mean, we can
small
try catching
objects.
it.
It's true. We have caught
Catch it.
all but one thing, I think, and that was
We
a
dropped
die.
those dice.
We dropped the die,
Yeah.
but you know what? We trying for
Let's
it?
do it.
Try for it?
Yeah.
Fuck
I mean,
it, why not?
there's no harm. They just
We're
fall to
gonna
the
throw it
ground
into the
otherwise.
sea. Alright.
Yeah! Yeah!
Our sword.
Not today, badge.
Did I get the badge?
Did I get the badge? The drama is unnecessary. I got the badge. Oh,
Behold my badge.
you got it all right. You're showing it to him, victorious. They're seeing the badge.
Hold.
It's a homo.
Edge
It's a
homo.
badge.
And your gun.
He asks, unimpressed by the piece of plastic in your hand.
Can we give him the rifle? Here we go again. Lost gun, trying to terrorize you.
Gun.
I have a
gun,
gun
gun.
now.
I got a new gun now. I upgraded my gun to a rifle. I may have pawned it. It's gone.
I
They're tracking it
just
down right
repeat
now.
gun is very funny.
Just
So,
gun.
just for clarity's sake, the only way that you can get your gun is if you, quote unquote, make a deal with Evrart. But you can lie to him both times. They're checks, but you can, like, completely fuck him over and without him knowing, and then you'll still get your gun back.
Fuck yeah.
Cool.
So,
Anyway, how are we handling this?
gun.
Gun.
I upgraded
gun.
my gun to a rifle. unless you recommend number one.
I recommend
I
nothing.
don't recommend anything.
I don't remember how this goes.
I would recommend getting your gun.
Yeah, well, it's a bit late for that, huh?
I upgraded my gun to a rifle.
Present the murder weapon.
The murder weapon. This is
Yes.
great. This is good, guys.
I upgraded
Yeah,
my gun
yep.
to Rifle. It's the murder weapon.
Upgraded it. I don't care about your weapon mania, Harry. I only care about your official sidearm, which you lost.
This is a Triangon 446!
446! It was used to kill a man from nearly a kilometer away.
I don't care. Where is the gun the RCM gave you to kill people with? Where is that one?
Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have my sidearm.
I
I don't have that.
I told you we didn't have it.
This isn't cause for celebration. It's bad.
Oh, I would say it's very bad. You're drunk like a bum, Harry. Please, put the stolen rifle away before you kill someone.
I am
I'm
not.
not drunk. I haven't
I'm
started
not
drinking
drunk.
again.
So you forgot to drink? I don't buy it. Why do you smell like a corpse?
Hey, we
still?
took a shower once.
I was like, we bathed one time in the past 8 days, and we smell like pheromones. All right, shut up.
That's true, yeah.
And Kim still wants to be around us, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he likes our musk.
He's wounded. It's been a long week, and he's handled an actual corpse.
I
Wait,
washed
maybe because
death
It might be because
off
of the
me.
pheromone.
Yeah.
It might be because of the pheromone.
But it may be because of the pheromone.
Detective, please. Don't start talking about your pheromone again.
Oh my god.
Again.
If you don't,
She doesn't finish the sentence.
Yeah, I've handled an actual corpse.
I did my job.
I don't believe you. You're drunk. You made a suspect shoot herself in the head. You went in drunk and intimidated her.
That is
No,
not
I fucked
true.
up. That's different.
True.
we've read the report, Sari. Lieutenant Kitsuragis. We know.
Lieutenant?
Mm-hmm.
Lieutenant?
No.
We're French.
Doesn't matter. None of it does. We're looking at the oxygen holocaust times a quadrillion. I have come
like
to
number-
know the final fate of man in the universe.
I like number 1.
I didn't
Yeah,
intimidate
number
her.
one.
It was a misunderstanding. She thought I was sent by La Puta Madre.
Oh well. If she thought you were sent by La Puta Madre, I'm not even gonna get into what this means for the Ethics Commission. Or the fact that you very likely sold your gun for booze. That's peanuts. That's nothing. That's a humorous anecdote. Compared to the 7 people who were gunned down, the streets are literally red with blood, Harry. It was fucking mass murder.
He did
Six.
everything he could. We did everything we could. The company hired and vetted mercenaries. Lieutenant Dubois got between them and the locals.
Here comes the cavalry.
He did so at considerable risk to his own life. He was shot and survived only because of his armor. We stopped an execution, not a negotiation. The loss of life was minimal compared to what it could have been.
Yeah, it was a massacre. We got wiped. Where the hell were you?
Don't make this harder for yourself.
Oh.
Thank you for the
sorry,
input, Lieutenant
Sorry,
Surrey.
Kim.
I didn't mean to suggest you didn't handle the situation.
Brushes a stray strand of hair out of his eye and coughs.
He thinks of apologizing, but decides against it.
You've spent the week with him on this case. What is your take?
Yay!
Him.
He's gonna come to our defense.
Him.
Come on.
The case?
Oh.
Lieutenant Yfreter Dubois.
Well,
Come on, Kim.
the drinking, the gun losing, also losing the badge. That's all true.
Hey,
Although
I got a badge.
He has not been drinking on the job this week.
see?
1 week.
Then there's
That's a
the
pretty big deal.
superstardom.
Yeah.
He likes to, from time to time, allude to being a superstar law official. At first I thought it was a joke.
This
but
is
now
awesome.
I'm not so
Yay.
He says disco about 20 times a day.
The
Yeah.
whole
This
time
is
it's
my
been
funny
like Kim
little quirk,
Kitsuragi will
dude.
remember this.
It's worrying. Especially considering
Worrying.
his political
Let's
views.
go!
Detective Dubois is, as you may know, a Mazovian socio-economist. He's even gotten involved in a highly theoretical underground reading group, which, again,
Yeah, but they're not
for a
doing
police
shit.
officer, is unusual.
Hold on. So
It's
there's
just
this
like
really
hobby,
funny
dude.
thing where you could, where you, if you say a whole bunch of communist stuff and say a whole bunch of fascist stuff, like Kim will say he's a Mazovian socioeconomist and he's also like a hyper nationalist. I don't know how he can be both, but he's managed it.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I don't know how the fuck you can do that. How are you doing that with your mouth? Never mind how I'm doing it.
I'm epic. Superstar.
And then there's the motor carriage in the sea, something I was not present for. But despite all this, he is a great detective, one of the best I have seen, in fact.
Yay!
He can talk human beings into telling him everything, and he doesn't stop. In all the time I've spent with him, he has not once stopped pursuing leads, however far-fetched and tangential. He is tireless, madly driven.
Well, we did play
Side
Suzerainty
quest.
that one time.
Yeah, and then he kicked our ass and it was hot.
You did kick her ass.
Yeah.
Well, except that one time when he stopped to sing karaoke, which, by the way, was a valiant effort. He really sang his heart out.
It's so true.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was what it was.
Other than that one time, he has tirelessly worked on the case, and he solved it. We have a confession, a murder weapon, and the perpetrator, locked on the island right now, awaiting transportation. He apprehended a straggler who stayed hidden for 50 years, ever since the revolution, who's probably committed other murders over those years. Oh, and he also discovered a new species.
Hell yeah!
Species.
A
Oh
colossal
yeah.
Maybe
sticking
not the
ship.
moment.
It was on the island, camouflaged as the reeds. It unfolded from the reeds. I think we may be dealing with the Insulindian phasmid.
They're gonna think that he's crazy now.
He takes out
Well,
the
no,
photo
show them the photo.
and shows it to the officers across the yard. Rain comes down. He covers the glossy photo of the phasmid with his hand.
Oh, that's
No.
Your
No.
guests beneath the howling of the wind.
As you
Oh,
can
I thought
see,
the wind was gonna blow it
it's
away.
about 3 meters tall. In fact, we think it may be the largest land invertebrate ever discovered.
Boom.
Cozy
Shakalaka,
up,
motherfucker.
As you can see, I'm a pretty okay detective and an absolutely giant communist.
communist.
Say nothing.
I like number 2.
Boom shakalaka,
Okay,
motherfucker.
sure, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Boom shakalaka, motherfucker.
Fucking hell is that? Is this somehow connected to the case?
If I said yes,
Yes.
dead ass.
Detective?
Boom, 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 boom.
Boom. He's like boom,
Yes.
boom,
Yes,
boom.
well, I believe.
Yes, but also...
We've
Wait,
got neurology
okay.
guy. Got
Yes,
neurology
I
guy
believe
here to
the
back us up.
pheromone it emits may be responsible for the killer's mental degradation.
The old man was not aware of the phasmid's presence. Exhibiting a strange, atypical dementia, he fell into a stupor after its appearance. He became near catatonic.
So it is connected.
I must say, this is absolutely extraordinary. I don't even have words for it.
Yes, it really does make it hard to fire the drunk.
His tired eyes follow the photo as the lieutenant puts it away.
This is a very, very sad man who has just seen something that made him forget his sadness.
I hope we can show the photo to the
To
fellas
Lena.
who've been looking.
Lena.
Yeah.
Lena, that's it.
Now you make your case. Now is the time. Now or never. I also started a nightclub.
I did also start a nightclub.
Um.
I think we can
do
go
all
down.
of these.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I also started a nightclub in the church.
What was that? It sounded like you set up a nightclub in the church.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I discovered a hitherto unexplored edropanetical
Yes.
phenomenon in there too.
Yeah.
2-millimeter hole in the
Yeah.
world.
Yes, that one.
That's great. Anthroponaut is a great new career for you. After police officer. I don't care. Go live in the Vale.
Ah,
Four
go
kids
to
were
hell
living
is
in
out.
tent
Go live in the
in
Pale is in.
They were going to drown when it melted. It's not optimal, but the building was abandoned, so he put them in there. It's okay.
It's not that okay. Get off the subject now.
Phasma was
Also,
female.
Phasma
Phasma
was
was
a girl.
female. they were fucking. The
It was
reason
Freddy with an IE, actually.
Female? What makes you think so?
It had
You
boobies.
had to see it. It had the subdued colors of a female. And the nesting behavior too, I think.
Kim Kitsuragi is the only guy who can say female. Send tweet.
Incredible. Were there eggs in the nest?
Not as far as I could see. There were other things there, though.
It had gathered items, in the nest.
A helmet and a skull.
Actually, you know, this would indicate it was a male. This is far from anything in my field, but I think such nests are called bowers. They are for attracting mates.
I still think it was a female.
I'm sorry. Did you have a telepathic conversation with God? No, I did.
God's a wolf.
Of course, as I said, I'm
And
always-
a stick bug.
I
As
didn't-
Ariana Grande taught us, God is
must
a
be
stick bug.
robust if it can move a whole helmet with its limbs.
I think it reproduces by parthenogenesis.
As in cloning itself? What makes you think so?
It told me.
Observation.
Observation.
Well, then it wouldn't matter if it's a male or female. The bower would just be rudimentary behavior from before the parthenogenetic mutation. Very interesting. Such organisms are extremely vulnerable to disease. A single strain of bacteria could wipe out the whole species. We're probably looking at conservation efforts here.
I think it emits a chemical that makes it look even more like the reeds.
Yes. That would be a chiromone. A pheromone that's seemingly beneficial to the host. It usually stimulates the affected nervous system. Not a human's, of course, but perhaps a predator's?
Perpetrator seemed intoxicated somehow, like an addict. It's just a hunch, but
There are species of bees that, under the influence of chiromones, take wasp larvae to their hives. Ants do the same with aphids, thinking they're... Do you think this is how it stayed hidden?
Nothing is off the table. But I want to stress this. The find does not have to be connected to the case. The case is 100% prosecutable, without any chiromones.
Of course, Lieutenant. Of course. We should treat the case and the phasmid as completely separate from each other. People are not going to...
He shakes his head.
They're not going to go for this speculation in the constabulary.
It had mandibles that looked like hair. It was completely white on the inside.
Yes, but also reed-colored, beige and brown, a little green on the outside. After unfolding from a single stalk, it still retained parts that looked like reed tufts on its limbs.
Incredible. The PR value of this is exceptional. Carp discovers new species. Maybe even discovers the Insulindian phasmid. No, that's too much.
This would really help with some of the problems we've been having.
Absolutely, this is great. This does not say vigilante murderers to me at all. This says science, news, human interest. You know, it's a really good thing you have that photo.
Without it.
He shakes his head.
You're doing good. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Sorry, I have been in and out a little.
You're good.
You're doing good here. Perhaps only for a moment, but still.
But while you're ahead, or no?
No,
While
do
you're
'em all.
thinking about that, I need to run downstairs and get food. I'll be back in like 3 minutes. Let's hold on.
I
see if
can't
I
believe the really boring guy turned out to be relevant.
Unbelievable.
That's how it gets you. That's how it gets
Grant.
you. Really, like, the only thing out of left field, which is hilarious, is the killer. You go like,
Yeah.
oh, who's this guy? But the signs were there in terms of, like, the ideology and all of that, but... Yippee. Let me see if I can find some silly, goofy memes while we wait. I'm sure most of it will be They closed the Death Wendy's over a year ago. I'm still mad about it. It was a Wendy's located in the middle of a 6-way intersection, requiring many pedestrians to cross the street 3 times in a row in order to get to it. It was one of the city's top 10 spots for car crashes. Multiple people died there, and the service was terrible. I miss it dearly. And then somebody's like, it looks like a Disco Elysium screenshot. Let's see. Jean and Kim shaking hands, and in between it just says bewitched by the shit kid disorder. Yeah, most of it's shippy, but because I'm terrible.
I'm
I
alive!
will find the funny shit.
You have
Alive.
eyeballs.
There are cathedrals everywhere for those with eyes to see. Anyway. The killer Lilianovich is the loss. We have a strong motive for him.
Lilianovich. A revolutionary matronym.
I don't time this. A revolutionary matronym?
The custom started in Grad, where they have patronyms. Krasovich, Lasovich, etc. The revolutionaries saw this as a chauvinist atavism, so they used matronyms, derived from the mother's name instead. This man's mother was Lilian. His Lilian's son, Lilianovich. The custom was overturned after the revolution failed, but not before it made it to Revachol.
So, it is what a soldier of the ICM would be called.
Thank you, Trond. Thank you for that piece of cultural theory. You said you have a motive?
Of course,
He's
excuse
mean to
me, I
everyone.
just thought it was noteworthy.
Act of jealousy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're all...
The whole thing was he wanted him to stop being able to enjoy life.
Yeah.
That's jealousy, essentially.
Jealousy?
Mm-hmm.
I thought this Lilianovich was an old man. To have been hiding for 50 years. Like 70-something.
A strange psychosexual fixation, aggravated possibly by proximity to the phasmid and its chemicals. He himself gave a political reason, said he had killed an enemy combatant.
Combatant. Alright, man.
Also, we have a sniper's nest with full view of the room in which the mercenary died, right on the island, and 2 officers on the scene that Mr. Dross confessed to.
It's a clean win.
It's way more than that. It'll win me Dora back. God, shut up. It's my masterpiece.
Still teaching cop school.
Are there any loose ends? Probably. I've thought of them, but...
I don't know.
Like 4, it kind of is like, hey, I did a whole bunch.
The only loose ends we have are finding our gun, which we can't do, getting the hanged boots, which we gave up on, talking to Estelle about her friend, or Estelle refused to talk to her about your friends, and then we didn't check in with her. We found the jacket. We didn't give it to him.
And then we never gave it back.
Classier is gone.
Our jacket now.
And then we didn't call
We'll
them about La
find
Puta Madre. So.
Well, we can still ask about this, I think.
But in terms of the deserter case.
There's none that are like, yeah, that's pretty good. There's either I am the perfect detective, or I don't know, I'm still a piece of shit.
Which is more superstar?
I am trying so hard for these people not to hate us. I'm fine. Four is fine.
I did all I could. Every second was a struggle.
I've never doubted you can pull yourself together and work. In bouts. Bouts don't last. I can still smell the booze on the wind.
Doesn't it ever leave? It is there, like in your bones or something.
It will pass. In time.
The previous head of the Debarters Union was assassinated by our killer.
This is a conversation for when we are no longer out in the open. In Martinez, where Evrart and Edgar Clare have ears everywhere.
The lieutenant lowers his voice. Just a little.
Understood, of course.
But a case against Evrart would be big.
I would prefer not to partake in anything union-related, for political neutrality.
There was a
There's
dead
a
man
dead
on the
man
boardwalk.
boardwalk.
We're bragging about that.
Yes, yes. Fallen through a gap in a boardwalk. Drunk.
How did you know I found him?
The body was transported to Precinct 41, our morgue. I had Tilbrook and Mullins take care of funeral arrangements and family stuff.
You're not the only cop in the world, Harry. This all comes back to us.
Still, good work with the missing person, Detective.
It's still a point for you. No denying it. I also went ghost hunting.
I looked into the mystery of the doomed commercial area.
I don't know what a doomed commercial area is.
It's a curse? Or Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10, a commercial building where all businesses go bankrupt. I looked into it. Or the curse turned out to be a possibly intrapanetical part of my larger investigation into Martinez itself.
Sorry, I'm looking through. Guy who has run out of fictional characters to inspire me voice. Kuno wouldn't even fucking care about this. Kuno would do whatever the fuck he wanted.
I vote 1 here.
Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10, a commercial building where all businesses go bankrupt. I looked into it.
Why? That's not what you were supposed to do here.
There was a possible witness in there, and it was close to the crime scene. He was just chasing a lead and ended up advising a local shopkeeper. It was okay.
Of course. Call it community outreach, right?
Yeah.
So, what do you say? You want to take this hot shit back?
I don't want to, but you discovered a new species and solved the murder.
It's off of the list.
He shrugs.
So I have to. Jude.
Big Mel doesn't fucking care!
Anything that ends the trial is okay with me.
A quick nod. You haven't been drinking, she thinks. So, maybe this time.
Agreed. The public relations potential of this is too valuable to let go.
Okay. We have vehicles in the square, and the perpetrator needs to be taken into custody. Let's go.
Now you will finally get to know who you are.
Wait, I have a few questions before we go. About who I am?
The man looks westward, impatiently.
Jingling his car keys in his pocket.
Ooh, you want to get in the car, Harry? You want to get in the car?
Harry, look at me, look at me, look at me. Okay, so
Who
number
am I?
1. Who? Wait a minute, who am I?
Who are you?
Who are you? You're a gym teacher, Harry.
What?
What?
Well, obviously you're not a gym teacher anymore, but
But
Or...
before?
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron. It's getting really cold outside. Should we maybe...
You're a gym teacher. That's
No
why you kept having
way.
these like visions about like mats and whistles and shit. Yeah.
Oh. No. Coach
That
physical
does explain a
instrument.
lot.
No way! I was a rock and roll singer.
You haven't told us about that. You just told us about being a gym teacher.
That
That
does
explains a
explain
lot.
Harry, it explains everything. The running around, the jumping, the bicep girth, your inexplicable facial hair.
You like my biceps, Kim?
You think I'm ripped? We did
Hey.
lift a very heavy dumbbell in front of him.
What do you mean by that?
True.
What do you mean by that?
What do
Yeah,
you
so
mean,
the running
Kim?
around. the
Kim?
jumping,
You
the
looking at my
biceps.
arms, Kim?
Okay.
Okay.
The collection of fun sportswear of a mask.
The fact that you don't seem to know what homosexuality is, and your moves on the church floor, which honestly were just jump aerobics.
The fact that you don't know homosexuality.
Also,
oh,
this
sorry.
guy. Just everything about this guy.
So there was a point, there were like 3 different brands of sportswear. It was all catering to us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When
It all
was
comes
this?
together.
When was I a gym teacher?
In your 20s or late 20s, you've really let yourself go since then.
You said in Couron I was a gym teacher there?
Yes, you taught gym in Cool. I believe that's the term. Taught gym at a high school. You were a high school gym teacher.
Smell of sweat and glue, the worn floorboards.
I did that once,
Couron
taught
is
too?
just east of Jamrock.
but only
It
once.
is. It was a short walk every morning to the baseball field or the sports building.
High school.
This is not the
Harry,
plot twist I
you're
was
going
expecting.
on with Kuno, Andre, Estelle, the whole thing on the ice. That's why you are so juvie.
His lyrics suggest barely contained laughter.
That's why you're good with kids. Oh!
Ouch! Why did I join the RCM then?
The
I'm
regular.
gonna teach
You
Kuno
found some chick. She
baseball.
inspired you to fight the big fight. Be more than you are. All that.
You, every morning, walking from Voyager Road to teach gym. She, leaving for the academy with her spring coat on. The air filled with the smell of smoke and raspberries and incredible hope. An ocean full of hope.
Okay. I
I
see
see.
now.
I knew it. I knew no normal human being can run like that. He's an honest-to-God gym teacher.
Which, as we all know,
He's
are not
enjoying
normal
this so
human
much.
beings.
They're not normal human beings. Have you met gym teachers?
Why am I like this?
like this?
It's not a mystery. Some chick fucked you over. Also, you were drunk.
You really went with it too. Really maximized the damage. Was her name
What's her name?
Dora?
Yeah. Dora Engelund, I think.
Like
Wait, Dora England?
Something like that. Half Vazan.
Vasa is where beautiful and impossibly blonde people come from.
So we weren't even married. We were
No one
living
is
in
married
sin.
anymore. This is Revachol.
When was this?
God, I don't know. 6 years ago, she was way before my time.
Jeez.
Six years
6
and you
years?
haven't gotten over it. The hell is wrong with you?
6 years?
Yeah. Or 7. You're not doing too good there. It's an old man thing. 2 old years equals 1 normal year. That and Dora Engelund really tore you a new one. A big one.
Who is she?
Incredibly bangable.
No, I meant, what did she do?
She was incredibly fuckable. A beautiful
Jesus,
bourgeois
Sean.
woman. Wayfish. Like a whalekin, basically.
This is what Compat does to a man.
Heartbreak Welkin.
Pain Welkin.
I've only seen a picture, but it's obvious you formed a real spiritual connection with how pretty she was. One you never recuperated from.
Look, the sun is about to go down. It's time to go.
I think she taught in the Académie des Arts, east of the river. Way east. Hard to say which came first, the middle-class chick or the drink. Egg and the chicken kind of thing. My point is, you need to see a psychiatrist about this shit. Not a psychologist. Several degrees harder. Is there something harder than a psychiatrist? A forensic psychiatrist? Go talk to that.
Okay.
All right, I'll
Am I
buy
a
it.
dirty
Am I a
cop
dirty
working for
cop
La
working for La Puta
Puta
Madre?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Yay.
Alright. I'll make her work for it.
Talks concluded.
She hugged herself for warmth.
Actually, I wonder, can we do that again so we can get the
Yeah.
quest done? So
That's true.
suspects seem to think.
You're too unstable to work for a mob boss. You're suicidal, Harry. No mob boss would take you.
I assure you, I wouldn't consult for a corrupt unit.
Okay, never mind then.
Okay. Precinct 41. What kind of station is it?
Us? We're the bloody murder station, haven't you heard? We're the bad guys. No one likes us.
That's not true. Jamrock is too big for one precinct. You are just understaffed, and everyone respects the 41st. You have Captain Price.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You're being kind. It is an understaffed station and the district is too big, which is why we need to...
He tilts his head northward.
Get back to it. We left Torson and McLean to run the Sea Wing. It's not good.
Torson and McLean.
Not
Map for
Torson and
Torso,
McLean.
Torson and Chester McLean. They're not fit to run a wing. Believe me. Things are shaky as it is.
And the Sea Wing is...
God.
My favorite
The
Star
4
Wars
wings,
ship.
Harry. A, B,
That's fair,
C, and
actually.
D. We're in C. It's made of losers and clock punchers. You and I reconceptualized it as a task force. It was a mistake.
There's also a lot of outside help involved, not only me. Other losers too.
He's anything but a loser. Although he would like to be seen as one. It's cooler that way.
Price?
And Price is...
Tony Price? He's the son of the old Price, one of the founders of the RCM.
He's one of the most highly regarded men in the force. You're lucky.
Somewhere under the curved roof of a former silk factory, shaped like a ladybird with 2 chimneys, Police Captain Ptolemy Price sits behind a heavy wooden desk. Resident medic Nick Gottlieb pours him coffee. It's silent in the captain's office. They speak of change, the city, the tension on the streets. They speak of the events in April and the blood on the streets in May.
Did we recently shoot up a church by any chance?
Casually.
So he remembers that. Yes, there may have been a raid on some churches. It wasn't good press.
Shooting up churches never is. I was out of town, to be clear.
Hey, Trant.
Thanks, Trant.
What happened?
What happened?
Our enemies were hiding in a church, to the best of our information. That's it. I'm not talking about this anymore. Your security clearance is shit tier right now. You have to wait for it to go up.
He means it. The RCM and its enemies will not be discussed on this coast.
Clearance will not go up while you're within earshot of the Union headquarters.
So I work in the bloody murder station?
Okay, it's not the bloody murder station. It's an old converted silk mill with green desk lamps and a coffee corner. A lot of good people work there, hard, every day.
Jamrock is the largest ghetto in Rivershaw. Faubourg, technically, but it's divided into 11 districts. Jamrock only has us.
The press will blow over. Jamrock is lucky to have you, and it's often considered to be the greatest of the districts. You're lucky to have it.
Thank you again, Lieutenant.
The Phasmid. I need to tell Lena.
I need to tell Lena about this ASAP.
Who is Lena?
She lives at 1113 Tabernacle Road in Jamrock, remember?
She's a cryptozoologist.
Zoologist.
She lives in Jamrock on Tabernacle Road. She told me about the Phasmid.
Tabernacle? It's on the way over. Near where you live on Perdition.
She looks at Vic Mer.
Fine, if we're gonna drop you off anyway.
Yippee!
She
Yay!
and her husband were conducting the search for the Phasmid. It's their discovery, in part. They should know as soon as possible. It would do you good to deliver some positive news for a change.
She's gonna be over the moon.
Lieutenant
Kim,
Kixaragi.
what are
Lieutenant
you gonna do?
Kitsaragi. What will you do now?
Well, First, I will go back to my station and write the most detailed report anyone has ever seen. It will have to be good to cover all these. Then I will have a serious talk with my captain.
Oh, what?
Detective, we just stopped a small-scale war. Something is happening to Revachol.
He pulls up his collar and looks around, the cold spring light reflected in the lenses of his glasses.
I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCM. We need to get ready, infiltrate, investigate.
Want to do that at Station 41?
Talk to Captain Price? I'd rather not ruffle the feathers of two captains with my doom-mongering.
No.
No.
Investigate.
Come work
Over here.
in Precinct 41.
Come work in Precinct 41.
Work with Price? I'm flattered, but I don't know if I...
A crooked smile quivers on his lips.
I'm get a clue.
Would fit in? I'm crazy enough? Can take the stress? He doesn't know how to finish the sentence.
Flattered? You're Lieutenant Kitsuragi. We would be flattered if you even considered.
I would have to tie things up in GRIH first. But, I mean, whatever is coming, Jamrock will be more central to it than the harbor.
The lieutenant turns very serious all of a sudden.
And we also have a huge caseload, Lieutenant. Piles that we need to get back to. Mountains, even.
I do like the sound of that.
He returns her smile.
Yay! We're gonna be together
Kim's coming
forever.
Kim's coming with us.
Whoa.
Now we get to have a partner divorce court and see who gets custody of Harry over the weekends.
Yeah.
Or of Raphael, excuse me. Damn, sorry. Didn't mean to dead name you in front of the squad.
I'm ready. And
It's true. That's true. Raphael has two hands, Maddie. You're so right. I'm ready.
Good.
She looks at you, then Vicmer.
Fuck it, let's go. Tronon brought his motor carriage. It's a 20-minute drive to Jamrock.
The great district hums in the falling rain. A chessboard of wooden houses, 80,000 living souls. Fire traps as far as the eye can see. From Main Street to Grand Couronne, from Precinct 41 to Bookie Street, forking into the rain-swept horizon. You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by a factory window, dreaming of meteorite strikes. On Rue de Saint-Jérôme, I almost said Guylaine, my bad. A square bullet slides into a square-shaped chamber. In Old South, a man without eyelids smiles. Spring has come. It's time.
Thorson? Yes. McLean? Yes. Heidelstam? No. Vicmer? Yes. Dubois? Of course. Really? Nick Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing. Captain Ptolemy Price gestures with a ballpoint pen. It's dim in the office and the curtains are drawn. Harry's our man. He'll pull through. When he does, he'll side with the people. Understood. Gottlieb returns to the list. Mino? Of course.
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?
Hey, Bandit. Thank you, Water.
yay!
Yippee.
Oh, slap on the shoulder. And they'll give him a ride.
Oh, he looks back.
Oh. Yay!
Thanks, Matt.
I like toxic yaoi. Ooh, Argo! Yay!
We did it.
We sure did. There you are.
Can you imagine that this game, when it came out, didn't have full voice acting?
Where the fuck? Fab, don't put yourself in chair jail. I want to fucking pet you. She is sitting right under my chair where I'm unable to pet her. And she's like, pet me. And I say, baby, I cannot reach you.
I'm just going through my tag now. Well,
While we're...
because these credits are gonna take forever.
That's true. They take like 20 fucking minutes. Hold on, I gotta get back to the chat to see it on my fucking phone. Fuck yeah!
Yeah, most of it is ship art, alas.
I still
so I
have
can send a whole
some
bunch of people.
in my camera roll from like a while ago. Let's see if I can find it.
There was one I sent to my friend Jade that I absolutely adore. Where is it? Like, because we played it when she was here. And God, she was obsessed. But,
Don't call Abigail. Kuno is McMare.
Oh my god, really?
Crazy.
that's hilarious.
Sorry. Sorry, I've been so in and out. My headache is fucking crazy, dog.
I'm sorry.
So I will probably tap out of the talk back. Like I'll watch along, and I'll probably put it in chat, but I probably won't be on call when we start that.
That's totally fair.
Oh, here it is. It's a picture of Harry, and it's like 5 ibuprofen, 2 garlic. Try my recipe, boy.
Oh wait, no, I deleted them all off my phone to make room. Fuck. Wait.
Aw, dang.
Wait, did I?
Kim
Julia
talking about Harry.
Harry.
Kim talking about Harry. White people don't even say shit like awesome sauce anymore. They just talk about killing themselves. And then Kim, go white boy, go. No white boy, not like that. White boy, I've never seen anyone fuck it up like that.
There's a whole shit post on Tumblr that is you can he can't have a cameo for some reason. I don't remember the exact reason, but Julien Champenois does have commissions open. So someone like collected like I think it was like 10 different lines that people were like, I need to hear Kim Kitsuragi say this, and I'd have to find it again because I know I sent the link to a couple people, but I think my favorite one on there is the classic submissive and breathable. No, detective, you should worry that your paperwork is submitted and readable.
Yeah, that one's a really good one. I do also love the classic normal people when they go down a slide, they're fine.
I forgot, yes! Normal people, when they go down the slide, they're fine.
They're fine.
No, my shit posts are gone. I have to scroll through Tumblr like a loser! Fuck!
Kim, about Harry. How are you 36 and bi-curious like you don't know yet?
We put hours into that thought and we couldn't figure it out.
That's true.
Even with Kim right in front of us.
We did
Oh,
figure
here's
it out
the
when he
flash.
said when we realized he was Kim Pinball Kitsuragi, to be fair.
No, but about ourselves.
These are really good. I found a whole bunch. Harry, I just got sexually asked for sex by another man. Harry, what the fuck? People actually tell their crushes they like them? Kim, what the hell do you do? Harry, I die? What kind of question is that?
Tumblr post that says,
Look,
I got...
Never tell a girl you like her.
It makes you look like an idiot. Yeah! Tumblr post that says, I got too excited while playing chess and told my opponent that I was gonna slit his throat and slaughter him like a dog. Something to work on for next time. And then Tumblr blog, shit Kim Kitsuragi would say. Kim Kitsuragi would say this.
Kim, what should I get at IHOP? Gart, pancake combo. Harry, sucked dry. Kuno, killed. Kim,
Thanks.
Alright.
I'm just gonna... Wait, okay. Text conversation. I'm just scrolling through the shit Kim Kitsuragi would say blog. Text conversation. What was that song? Big Black Submissive Hole? Supermassive Black Hole by Muse? Oh.
Harry, I have one foot in the grave, but in a kind of fun, flirty way. The one might slip on a fishnet stocking. Kim, are you fucking stupid? Harry, I mean broadly, yeah, but what prompted you to ask? This is another good one for Harry. Harry, I'm like a dog that got hit by a car but was totally fine.
After sex, you see me roll over and go to the balcony. You think I've gone for a smoke due to my melancholic nature, but I've opened Sudoku.com evil level.
Evil. Kim, last night was super fun, man. I transcribed our whole convo, by the way. Here's a PDF.
I don't know what's going on in your head, but the bits that are leaking out intrigue me. What is
Harry,
wrong
guy-
with him?
Guy who's lost so much and loses more every day. I never fucking lose.
Damn, girl, there's something very wrong with you. I'm captivated and intrigued by your distressing aura and your rabid charm.
Harry, me in aviator glasses, smoking. I guess you could say the culprit was puts lit end of cigarette into mouth. Ow, ow, ouch, ow.
Ow, ow, ow. I saw you and your male friend across the bar, and I noticed you're extremely weird about each other in various platonic and/or romantic ways. Mind if I observe?
Kim, your dog-like features and string of tragic misfortunes have entranced me.
What? Oh, sweetheart, no. You're not weirding me out at all. You're weirding me in. Keep talking, freak.
Jean, remember when interrogating people, remember to keep it direct and formal. Use the RCM ledger if you get in trouble. Harry, direct and formal. Got it. Drama, legendary failure. I'm going into labor. Jean, he's pulling the pregnancy card this early. Trant, if he U-turns the topic back to cardboard manufacturing, we might clutch this.
Emptying and reloading a gun with practiced efficiency so you think I'm an expert marksman, but you later find out that's just how I stim. Turning the safety catch on and off like I'm clicking a pen until everyone gets really mad at the noise, but no one says anything because I have a gun and they don't.
Ziggy! My parents' dog's name is Ziggy.
Ah! I love Ziggy. I miss Ziggy.
Ziggy parentheses dog.
Human Ziggy hates that we call him Human Ziggy.
Yeah, so we call him Ziggy Human. Chapo Trap House.
Woo!
Steel.
A
Our
little
Disco community.
tiny compilation of this person is called Lieutenant Catty Bitch.
Mankind, be vigilant. We love you.
We hate you though, Zom. Fuck off.
Yippee!
What is college?
Bro, I wouldn't know. I only went to it for 2 years. I'm the last person to ask about that. Fun fact though that got pointed out to me. You see this view?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the island's view.
That's the sniper's view.
The sniper
Looking
view,
over
yeah.
Revachol.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very nice.
I really love how the pale looks too. It's
It looks
really
so
cool.
fucking cool. We can check out college mode. Do you want to check out college mode?
College mode.
College mode!
So did we win?
What is this?
Did we do a good job?
Collage mode is something that they added for the final cut, and it's basically you can use all of the models and everything and turn everybody into your little Barbie dolls.
Oh, it's like,
And you can put them into
photo
like
mode.
lots of different poses and,
Yeah.
and all of that.
It is fun.
Oh.
We'll do that while we're
So
talking,
there's-
so I have something to do.
So there's a lot of models out there smooching, is what I'm hearing.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yes, there are.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this while.
Against the intentions of the game designers, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
Yes.
it is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think I did talk about this on an earlier stream where like somebody had asked one of the writers, I don't know if it was Justin Keenan or I don't think it was. It might have been Martin Luiga actually. I think it was Martin Luiga. But Justin Keenan likes to say that this is slander. I shouldn't say this. Never mind. Never mind. We'll say it off the call. I mean, he might say it's slander. I don't think it is.
Boy.
But anyway, so there's a lot of bullshit going on at Zaum, and I don't want to get in the middle of it, especially if I'm going to be having a dissertation chapter on this game. But Martin Luiga, I believe, basically said, like, because somebody asked him, why don't we get to, kiss Kim? Why don't we get to, like, romance him or develop, like, a more than platonic relationship with him? And he basically said something along the line where it's like desire is more felt if you can't have it.
Yeah.
Which is true, but also
Giant Kim.
Oh my god.
I saw some DeviantArt posts about this.
Giant Kim.
Anyway. Good enough time for me to get cozy in my bed and drink a shit ton of water and
yeah!
and engage
Yeah.
in a text convo.
Hell yeah!
Feel better, Mads. I'm
Feel
sorry.
better.
I like the collage
I
mode.
wonder if we can put Kim in a pose where he's got like one hand out, so it's like he's holding Harry in his hand.
I think we can. I need to choose a different location because this is like breaking my computer because there's too much happening. Okay.
It's so dark in here.
It's so dark in here.
What about the swing set?
We can go in the swing set.
2 birds on a wire.
Oh my god.
Oh. Okay, he's too big.
He's so big.
We've
Hello.
moved.
Hello. Snow.
So, what did we think?
I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Good game. Matt says
So-
good game. We did it.
Good game.
Oh wait, hold
Here,
on.
let me open up Twitch and also because I've been I have big for gore energy. Let me resubscribe real quick. I'm so sorry. My
Komen
stream
Oomph-chan.
flow- Writing good.
Writing
True.
good.
Good Phasmid, very good.
Hold on, I'm gonna move
Hey,
Kim
little
up so I
guy.
can fucking see him. Alright.
Yes,
Oh my okay, I
the
need to scale him down.
is so good.
Phasmid made me cry like a
Pop out.
bitch. I'll be honest, the first time I played
Oh
this
god,
game.
I know. Every time I'm like tearing up. It's just like I said, I've actually shifted my dissertation topic to be mostly about mourning and melancholia because I think that really fits with the themes of Disco Elysium. It's a very melancholic world, but the ending just fills you with so much hope for the future. So in the end, it's a very hopeful game, despite this very dense atmosphere of sadness. Because like, not to talk about psychoanalysis or whatever, but like
Hit the dab.
but with Freud, he basically said that like there's a difference between mourning and melancholia, because when you mourn for something that is knowable, something that you remember has like touched your life in a very specific way and that existed and no longer exists, and so you're mourning that existence that has been snuffed out, versus melancholia, which is the mourning of something that is completely unknowable, something that haunts you but you can't quite place it, and then that turns into this like psychological mess essentially. And so to me, you know, the melancholia becomes very literal in terms with Harry, because he has forgotten the person that he is mourning, even though she's not dead, you know, mourning a relationship that once existed and does no longer, but now he does not remember that, and so it is shifted into melancholia, where it's like I feel this yearning and this sadness, but it is something that I can't quite place. And which is why when you have the final dream, I love the line "You are the morning," because it finally, I've placed it. This is it. and there's also a really great book about like melancholia and modernism. So this sort of the promises of modernism, the idea of creating a better world to live in, and these promises that were never fulfilled. So it's this idea of like mourning a lost future, and that hangs over Revachol and Martinez ever since the revolution, where it was like we had promised ourselves that things would be better and everything failed, and so we are feeling this mourning for something that never existed. Yeah, so that's my fun little autism ramble.
Yeah, no, it's interesting with Harry not remembering his ex something, because it's not clear why he feels so strongly. Like you would think if he forgot her, it would help him move on, and instead he gets entrenched in it, and even at the end we don't remember her.
Yeah. Exactly. And it turns into like Dora literally haunts the narrative. This is like the hauntology of the ages, but where, you know, it's the inciting incident, despite it happening so long ago, but it sent Harry down this spiral. And, you know, as the main character, you kind of want to like sympathize, but at the same time, like, I lost my train of thought because I looked at Matt's message, sorry. But like even the Thai said, because like we asked the Thai during the spirit bomb, you know, like basically who hurt the other one? Like she, like, did she hurt me? And or like who ruined everything? And the Thai goes, you both did. Deep down, you know it was both of you. And you're like, ooh.
No, please.
Cute.
I can't. Hold on, I gotta fuck with
Oh, what
perspective. I gotta fuck with perspective. Hold on. Hold on.
Did you like put them on
Ah,
the roof
yes.
or
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Beautiful.
Wait, I gotta. Oh, wait. Where's that?
Maddie says, reminds me of the meta-modernism article I sent my server this morning about Maddie Thorson's SMW ROM hacks. Meta...
That's so funny.
Yay! Beautiful. Meta-modernism is what comes after postmodernism, a desire to recreate meaning after passing through the irony and pessimism of postmodernism. And that's it right there. That's the meaning.
There we go.
Best friends.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Hold on, I gotta. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can find something.
Yeah, but there's like this stagnation that's associated with melancholia, and even the Deserter talked about that at the end, where it's like everybody else has chosen to rebuild while Revachol chooses to stay in ruins. And so this is sort of ceasing of progress, but at the same time we're going to try to forget that the past ever happened. So you live in this perpetual present. And that really happens with the music too, which is kind of like what the core of everything is going to be about. But you can hear in this music right now that it's very like drony in the back, where it's like there's not a lot of movement going on, and it makes it hard to pin down like a melody or like a progression, because it is so stagnant in the underscore. And what is keeping the music moving are these fragments from the Sea Power score that repeat. And those are like not only like sort of like the affective memories of Harry sort of poking through the surface of like this baseline forgetting melancholia that he's going through, but also they tend to occur in areas where people choose to want to progress, you know, like talking about like the Hardy Boys and such. But, you know, the Doomed Commercial Area or the Fishing Village, which are both very stagnant places, sort of fixed in their own times, they don't use those fragments like that. It is literally just this ambient soundscape the entire time. There is no way for these, like, memories to poke in, and there's no anticipatory future that is going to be happening either in those areas.
I have nothing to contribute to this conversation. I'm sitting here with my dolls. Don't worry about me.
No, I think a lot about this game. Oh god. Which, going back to like this meaning of hope too, La Revacholière, which is the song that plays on the island, and when you meet the Phasmid, because most of the music in the game, the structure is on that sort of ambient, drony soundscape, where it's like, you know, we're trying to poke through with these repetitive motifs over this underscore that is trying to like swallow it whole. Whereas La Revacholière, that one, the structure is completely built up on repetition. So it's something that you can't, even though it at first like feels stagnant, it's something that is memorable. It is something that repeats and that you can latch onto, which makes it like that's literally why the song like makes me cry every time, because it's like finally it's like it's something that I can feel like this connection and it's just it's so good. The extraordinary achievement of Disco Elysium is the sheer quality of its writing, on the same quality of the best literary novels, but just in an interactive form while simultaneously being hilarious, which is a hard thing to do. Yes, absolutely. And it was a team of writers that was able to accomplish that, which is awesome. Obviously, like, this universe is Robert Kurvitz's baby girl, but it wouldn't be the way it was without like Argo Tulik and Martin Luiga and like all these other people that were part of the Zaum artist collective back when it was an artist collective, and really contributing to make really great things. Like, without Argo we wouldn't have Kuno, so shout out to Argo for writing Kuno.
Yeah.
Lizzie's boy.
Yeah.
And I think his GoFundMe is fully funded now. But if other people are watching, I always like to plug that Argo Tulik is currently going through legal battles with Zaum. And so he set up a GoFundMe to sort of help with the legal fees associated with that, and keeping him and his partner afloat. They're both in the UK right now, so they're they're both Estonian, and so sort of living in a different country away from your support system and having to deal with a lot of legality bullshit is not great. So I don't know if his GoFundMe is still open, but if it is, if you'd like to donate whatever you can, that would be really, really awesome, because he's a cool dude and he doesn't deserve all the bullshit that he has gotten, and none of them do. But yeah. Let me see if I can find it. Pop it in the chat.
Jack, do any of the like themes or music change depending on the choices you make? Like if you really fuck up, does it just like stop?
Evil music or
Evil music.
No, you're just talking about like the movement of the motifs, and it's like, oh, if you're getting stuck and you're wallowing, is that going to affect it somehow?
No, not especially. It would be cool, but this game is already kind of a programming nightmare to begin with.
Oh,
so
I'm
I
sure.
couldn't imagine like having to deal with that, because frankly, even if you play Harry as kind of a disaster, and it's like I liked the way that we played it. Like, there's no canon Disco Elysium. There just isn't. There's so many different ways that you could be this character, but I like doing the communist route, because you can tell from the writers being Estonian and having to live in even though they were younger then, like live through like the last vestiges of the Soviet bloc, and coming to terms with a sort of like ideological communism that never came to be and might never come to be, but there's still sort of that hope associated with it. So I really like doing the communist route, because you can tell that that's really where they put a lot of their love into it, because they criticize every single political ideology, but I do think that they have a soft spot for the communism one. So there was a point. I'm really tired. My cat kept waking me up in the night to beg for food. But even if you play Harry as like this terrible person, sort of disaster thing, you know, he's only one sort of cog in the machine here. And so I think even then, like, the ending is inherently hopeful for Revachol itself, even if things don't go so well for Harry, because the ending that we saw with Kim coming with us and with us going along is is one possible ending. But there is an ending where you can just be like, fuck you, I'm gonna live in the shack, and then they leave you behind, and then you just like down a beer bottle and throw it at them and stuff like that. So you could choose to get worse if you want to. I haven't seen a lot of people want to, though.
Right.
I think that there's sort of this inherent want for players to want to see Harry get better. And I think that speaks a lot about humanity as a whole, of people who approach the game in good faith. Because there's a lot of people that are like, oh man, communist ideology, look at that. And so if you ignore those people, the people who actually come in and they see what's going on, they're like, this is self-destructive and I want to be able to help him. And I just think that's neat.
Excellent.
See, what's annoying is that this is, like, the, physical manifestation of the bullshit that Zom pulled, putting this in here, but also they do have bisexual representation and pansexual representation, so, like, I don't know if I can be mad or... I'm kidding. But, like, come on. What a bizarre thing. What a bizarre thing.
I'm just I mean, I guess we could get it on the chaos run, but there's a part of me that was upset that we didn't get the honor thing.
Yeah, I think I sent it to the spoiler chat where I was like replaying through the Phasmid on like an old save file. And like I finished the conversation with the deserter, and then my brain had an idea and I was like, oh hello, and I think it's the authority, I don't remember who, is like, it's time. And I'm like, what do you mean it's time? It's like, you've done so many honorable things, you know what you need to do. And I'm like, I don't think now's the time.
It isn't the time
to complete the circuit there. And he's like, no, do it now. And it's like, there's a bug, bud, we don't have time for this. There's a bug, dude.
I also, slightly off topic, I do love how that picture of Kim, like back there, it's called, or not, no, it was called something different. Those things are weird. There was one that was called Never Fuck.
Oh yeah, that was a authority. I want to have fuck with you.
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought it was supposed to be like Never Fuck with Kim Kitsuragi.
See, me too.
Yeah, I got excited. Oh man, because I was like, it was either Never Fuck with Kim Kitsuragi or the rare sex repulsed Kim Kitsuragi representation. We talk about Kim, by the way.
We can always talk about Kim. What do you fucking mean?
I fucking what a character. Like perhaps the character of all time, Kim Kitsuragi. Like literally he is tailor-made for you to form a parasocial relationship with him. It's like crazy how easily that happens. Like compared to other games, you know, like I'm playing through Baldur's Gate 3 right now, and I have not, even though all the characters in Baldur's Gate 3 are also brilliant, I have yet to form as much of an attachment to any other like video game character aside from like fandom stuff that I have with Kim. Like it's insane, just because he truly is like
Well, it's the first moment you meet him. We have no clue what's going on. We have no clue how to play the game, what we're supposed to be doing, and he gives us a task, and we imprint on him like a duckling. and has just been like the guiding force when everything is chaos.
Yeah, no, exactly. And
Also, Lizzie and I were talking about this, that it's hard, like, Harry doesn't really have character growth in that you always have options to say the shitty thing. Like, you could always go back to being shitty, but the thing that changes is, like, Kim's relationship to you. And the fact that he begins to trust you is, like, the sign that you've been making good choices, I guess.
yeah, no, exactly. The lieutenant trusts you, Kim truly trusts you, like going to the first name, which shows like how close the two of you have become within the span of a week, which is crazy. But yeah, I think there was this really great video essay that was like talking about like how like getting Kim's approval becomes becomes a higher priority than actually solving the case. Yeah, he allows you to push boundaries without rejecting you. No, exactly. And like I sent this thing a while ago with I was reading through back when I was like really interested in like the whole memory aspect of things. I was reading through Paul Ricoeur's Memory, History, Forgetting. And so when he was talking about these like series of theories about memories, he starts with Saint Augustine. And there's this really great passage by Saint Augustine that was talking about like how I may disapprove of your actions, but I won't disapprove of you. And I feel that is like the core of Harry and Kim's like working relationship, I think. Bug.
You can't unfold her, which is bullshit.
You can't unfold her.
You can't!
Yeah. That was a behemoth of a book, the Paul Ricoeur book. It was like 700 pages. I didn't even read all of it, and I was like, huh. Mostly because he talked a lot about Husserl, and at the time I still like didn't quite understand Husserl, and I was like,
in plain sight.
She was there the whole time.
It's my favorite thing though, is that as soon as you get to the conversation with the deserter, and you can like watch back on the VOD, I'm being so serious, as soon as you get within like 100 feet, whatever, of the deserter, you can start hearing her click. And if you look in the corner, like the top left corner of the screen the entire time you're talking to the deserter, you can see her.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's really neat. Yeah, a lot of people were unsatisfied with the deserter as being the culprit. My friend Jade was, where it was just like, it just felt like it kind of came out of nowhere. You know, when you're playing a detective game, you're expecting to be able to sort of like piece together some things. And I'm like, I don't know though. You know, this isn't like a whodunit, you know, where it's like, we're not like looking at like our pool of like zany characters and it's like, it's one of you guys or whatever. It truly like kind of shows, you know, the ins and outs of like nonsense that can happen when you're doing police work. And the signs are there. Even if you don't know the person, like signs start to show. And you know, we put in a lot of stock to it. Yeah, it's all tied to the larger things of the game and the life in Revachol, absolutely. And it really comes down to whether or not you believe in Inland Empire. Because Inland Empire is sort of like your dreams in waking life, your hunches, your intuitions, and some of that stuff may feel like it comes out of nowhere. But Inland Empire allows you to speak to the body. And so some people are like, yeah, you know, it's just like Harry's crazy or whatever. But it said the two things that killed him was love did him in and communism killed him. So love did him in. He was engaging in certain things with Classier at the time, and then that's when he got shot, and communism killed him. The deserter was a deserter of the ICM, and so it really was communism
Also,
killed him. This is like the last bastion of communism.
mysterious sexy twist. Nothing's more sexy than sex.
What you were saying, Abby?
Was I? What
Oh, I
was
thought you said
saying?
also. I thought you said also.
Oh, no.
But yeah, I like the deserter. I do, and like I said, I really like that actor. I think they did a really good job. Yes, exactly, Mads. You get it. You understand. And I know it's like we joke about Rise and Shine, comrades, but Harry's not actually a communist. He has the potential to be, maybe, but right now, this is all just a way, both the capo types and the political ideologies are his not so subtle ways of trying to win Dora back. He's like, look, you know, I'm different now, and you'll love me. You'll bring me. You'll take me back because I'm this person now, and or whatever. I'm super sorry that like about everything, or so it's like if I like proselytize myself to you, then obviously you'll take me back. Or I'm a superstar. See, I'm more confident and I'm cool, and you like cool people, and so it really is just like. It reeks of desperation, and it's so spicy, and I love it. Yeah, the death of communism, the loss of Dora, which is so interesting too, because Dora in Harry's brain is manifested as this symbol of moralism, with her being Dolores Day, sort of like the centrist goddess, so to speak. She's middle class. Because it's like, it's a weird thing because he's simultaneously deifying her and also like turning her into this like propagandist tool for the state and imbuing her with traits that make it easier to hate her in his mind, but also easier to like to completely adore her to the point of like religious fervor too.
Well, yeah, it's like the fact that it wasn't even her there, it was like the symbol of this deified person, like it feels very much his mourning or melancholy, however you want to put it, towards her is not about Dora at all at that point. It's about this idea of her or what she was like meant for him in his life.
Yeah, exactly. And like the fact that he still knows her number without having any memory, just the muscle memory of being able to like pick up the phone and put in like 30 different numbers and is able to call her internationally. It's like crazy. Yeah, her new number. Yeah.
Her new number, yeah.
Yeah.
So how many
He's not okay.
How many times did he call? Yeah, he is not okay. Is the thing. I know this is a hot take. This is my, deep insight here. I don't think he's okay.
I don't think he's good. I think he could use some therapy.
It's weird too, Lizzie and I were also talking about this, that you hear his inner thoughts. And a lot of his inner thoughts are not okay. But that's plenty of people have not okay thoughts, and then it's just kind of what you choose to do with them and act on them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's interesting for Harry because we're sort of his decision making on how he deals with his thoughts and acts on them. So it almost doesn't feel like that's his character at all. That's like us. I don't know if I'm rambling here, but
no, go ahead.
Yeah, so I guess that's another place where it feels like you don't get to see him grow, I guess, in that way.
Yeah, that's just
it's unresolved, I guess, because we are the decision.
Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of by virtue of like the RPG design, where it's meant to be sort of like a player character self-insert kind of situation. I think that Harry is enough of his own character to make me feel like it's not, I keep bringing it back to Baldur's Gate or whatever, but like, like your Baldur's Gate character is like purely like a self-insert OC kind of thing. And so I appreciate that Harry has a history, even if we don't know it altogether. But yes, it just kind of by design of the RPG, it's one of those things where, well, you decide whether you want this character to grow or not. And it's not really his agency that is causing it, it's yours. But that's just the joy of video games. This like, because Amy was saying like, sorry, breakdancing Kudo, I just saw. But
yes, get it.
But because Amy was saying, because she doesn't want to play through Disco Elysium, and she's like, because I wish it was a book, like I would read it if it was a book. And I'm like, I don't know, I don't think it would work as a book personally. I like having options. I like the fact that like this is the peak detective fiction, in my opinion, where it's not like you're following along in a passive medium, and I mean passive in a very neutral way, but like a book or a television show or a film where you're watching somebody solve the crime, and like maybe you can kind of come up with your own theories beforehand, but it is always going to follow a singular linear path. And so I like that in Disco Elysium you have options. You can choose to follow certain things, you can choose to ignore certain things, you can do it in whatever order you want, and that really allows the player to feel a lot more invested and a lot more part of the story that is unfolding. Because there's even an achievement, like there's a Steam achievement for you to solve the murder without ever interacting with the body. That's possible. So the deserter serves as a counterpoint to the fondness we formed for the Martinez residents, who we formed an attachment with over the last week. He's openly hateful and scornful of everyone. We can see where the obsessing over the bad past leads you. Yeah, because like even I'd like to think, except for maybe like the racist lorry driver, that most of the and probably also Measurehead, but like most of the people in Martinez have some form of redeeming qualities to them. Because it's like, yeah, like the deserter had this toxic yaoi thing going on with Renee, and like Renee is like a hyper nationalist, like former monarchist kind of guy. And he's an asshole. But at the same time, he's like this old man who's dying and is like so embedded, it's not the right word, I'm tired, but he sticks to his convictions. Like you can't say that he's wishy-washy in any way. And it's interesting because it creates a very like two sides of the same coin sort of foil between Renee and the deserter, where it's like, yeah, they both sort of spew the same rhetoric. It's just one is like a nationalist and one is a communist.
I agree with Maddie.
Uh,
That She got exclusively bad vibes from Hardy the first time we met him, and he ended up being a relatively good guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I
No,
think
it's
the
really
game,
cool.
the character writing does a really good job of humanizing pretty much everyone, except for like racist lorry driver is a
Yeah.
good example. He doesn't even get a name.
No, he
Sort
doesn't
of
exactly.
indicating that they weren't planning on humanizing him. But yeah, I like that it has that nuance that there are characters that are awful in a lot of ways, and also you get to see there's still a human in there. And it is interesting to having the deserter, because he's watching them at a distance. He doesn't have those interactions, so he's able to make those sort of judgments based on the uniform they're wearing or
Yeah.
the skimpy clothes or whatever. And he doesn't get those interactions that we get that give us that snippet of something human, something likable.
Well,
Yeah.
Thank you, Object
And-
in Space, for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay.
Yeah, thank you. And the deserter like never chose to interact. It like, because I feel like at first, of course, he couldn't, because he was now like an enemy of the state, and so he had to keep in hiding. But then he started talking about like how, everybody forgot about everything that happened, and then that's where the resentment on his part sort of started to manifest. And so from there, he just started walking amongst them as this vagabond and not choosing to interact with them, just choosing to keep that resentment and that spite, go grab supplies and go off to be on his own. But that's a choice. And so yes, the building community aspect is so important to Disco Elysium, because yes, the deserter is in fact this image of like what Harry could become if he continues to isolate himself. Sometimes he does so consciously and sometimes unconsciously. When he was telling his team like to fuck off, and it's like, I don't need you, and he's doing that. But then also the drinking and using drugs is just going to push people away, which is why Jean has this very strained relationship with him. But and I always feel for Jean too. I really do.
Oh,
a lot of
You could tell exactly like the conflict within him.
Where it's just, this is my partner, and this is my friend, or was my friend for a while, and I hate seeing him like this. But I can't keep doing this.
Right.
I
It's
can't
hard
keep
for the player
enabling this
then.
behavior. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the reason people might not respond to it is like, well, we didn't do that. That was before we got here.
Yeah.
Judge us now.
Judge us now. Oh God.
I mean,
but because he chose to like actually form connections with people, with Kim, with the community in Martinez, that is really a step in the right direction, I think, for him.
Yeah, I think we talked about this at some point, but I think it shines a light on like the player experience of trying to better Harry. It kind of speaks to how difficult it is to change. Because yeah, I was just like, oh, forget our past, we're doing good now, but that's not how it works. Even if someone turns on the dime and now has 5 people in their head all like, let's make the best choice we can. It's still very hard to change out of habits and also reconcile with the things you've done and the baggage you still carry. So I felt that a lot. Like, there's a bit of helplessness there, and that's if you're able to find the motivation somewhere to be 100% in on it. Whereas if you're in the pit where Harry was, then where are you even finding that motivation? So.
And this is great too, because I was so hell-bent on making sure that he got better. It's rough still being in the position we're in with the potential for great violence we have while still trying to reduce the harm we can cause as police. Yes, exactly. Because, this game doesn't shy away from painting the police in a bad light, and not just through like a disaster like Harry, but Kim too. Kim is like completely beholden to protocol. He's trigger happy. And like, so he is still ACAB includes Kim is what I'm trying to say there too. But because I was so concerned with making sure that Harry got better, every time I've played the game, I'm like, I'm not going to do drugs and alcohol. But there is obviously an option to do drugs and alcohol, and what you do, if you take drugs and alcohol, they'll lower your health or your morale a little bit, but it will increase the cap size for a certain skill. So our intelligence is at 2 points. If we had taken alcohol, I don't remember if it's drugs or alcohol, it's one of the two. But if we had taken one of those, then we could increase the skill cap of all intellect skills to 3. And you could keep doing that. And then temporarily it will increase the skill cap. But if you have skill points, then you can put a point in and that's permanent. You're like, oh, I raised it to 3. And it can be really helpful in a pinch to do that. Like we did not take advantage of those because we
saved and reloaded 20 times.
Yeah, we just saved scum. But
the hardest drug of them all.
Yeah. Which we won't next playthrough, I promise.
Yeah.
But some people were upset, or upset's a strong word, but like they were critical of the fact that it's like, well, why isn't there like an addiction mechanic? Like if you were addicted to alcohol and drugs, shouldn't you be feeling those effects? And then people started to realize that by taking advantage of those benefits and falling back on those, should they need them in a pinch, that is an addiction mechanic. Which is so interesting. It's just not something that like comes in randomly. It's something that you choose to fall back on, which is so interesting.
Right. It's like instead of getting a penalty for not taking it, you're getting a benefit for taking it.
Exactly. And then suddenly you're like, oh,
which is like you become reliant. Yeah. No, that's kind of how it works.
Which check? Let me take a swig.
Yeah, I love the idea of like drinking a beer and suddenly you're more intelligent. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. That's how I feel when I drink a beer.
You haven't heard the lectures. I have.
Hand-eye coordination. Let's go.
No, you need speed for hand-eye coordination, I think. But still. Yeah, when we do the chaos run, we cannot save scum. That's
no.
That's the law. But I was like, we can save scum this time. Because at first I was like, if we're only doing one playthrough, that it's like actions of consequences, we need to live with this. But I was like, since we're doing a second playthrough, why don't we like get the best possible outcomes that we can, except for Ruby. Sorry, Ruby. Her having a conversation with her is just so long. And it's so funny though, because I'm so used to Disco Elysium laws where you can't save in the middle of a conversation. And so when I was playing Baldur's Gate the other day, I was playing it with my friend Monica, and I was like, oh god, my charisma is so terrible. Like, why did I do this to myself? Everything is a charisma roll. And then Monica goes like, well, you can just quick save right now. And I was like, no, I can't. She's like, yes, you can. I do it all the time. Like right before you roll the dice, just quick save. I was like, what? My favorite game doesn't let you do that.
Here's the thing.
I'm excited for Chaos Run. I get
It's gonna
really
hurt
invested.
real bad. But
I was like, I put a lot of thought and stress into be like, what is the right thing to do? And I'm excited just to be like, what's the stupidest thing to do?
yeah. Aren't you tired of being nice? Don't you
Just
just
wanna
want to
notice that.
Which probably
Except-
says something
unfortunately, that
profound
includes Ken.
about moral decision making or something, but
Yeah.
I know that there are
We're
fucking
going-
achievements to get in this mode, and I don't know how.
I don't know either.
I think you've gotten it. This is perfect. Should we have our other boyfriend there?
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I forgot to
Oh, the
include our other
smoker.
boyfriend.
Yeah.
I
was talking about Jean.
but
yes, we
Oh,
also need
Jean
our
could be
other
there too. I
boyfriend.
like
You're
him.
right.
Our other
Yeah.
boyfriend. Our Sunday friend.
Ours.
Our
Oh fuck.
Sunday friend.
Not the Sunday friend though. The Sunday friend is weird.
No, not
Sunday
the
friend
actual
can't
Sunday
come.
friend.
He's not welcome.
No, I've decided that when we do the Chaos Run, the best possible build that we can do is Physique 5,
Of course.
Intelligence 4,
Yes, please.
Motorics 2,
Okay.
Psychic 1.
No tie for us.
We are not an empath.
No, we are the opposite of an empath. Yeah, we have to have Physique be the highest because the fascism skill is endurance. So I get to be a fun little fascist next playthrough.
I was gonna say, are we keeping the same assignments or are we rotating?
I think it'd be fun to keep the same.
Okay.
I thought it was cowardice.
I had
True.
2 intelligence ones, so I'll chime in more.
We're gonna be hearing a lot from Encyclopedia.
Second playthrough, we actually learn what's going on around us.
Second playthrough, we get to learn about Contact Mike.
We get to learn about Contact Mike. We get to we get to become racist.
Just casually.
Yeah, we if we're picking the worst options, you gotta
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we just chaos or like strictly the worst person we can be?
I think
think a bit of both.
Because my other favorite thing about Disco, and I really hope I can set it up to get it working, because I thought I had it working and then I didn't. There is a way to play out Disco Elysium basically through Twitch chat, where Twitch chat votes on what we want to say.
Oh no. Oh
that
no.
might not be. I might not like drag everyone along with that unless, like, hypothetically, if this happens, I don't want, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna like drag everybody with you if you don't want to be there, because it's gonna be like us doing less shit. But baby, hi, there you are. Oh my god, hi. Can I pet you now?
True.
Yeah, like Max said, it's probably not that many people, so chat gets 1 vote.
Or very
we
popular.
could
Listen.
we couldn't make up our minds most of the time, so having
Come here.
a tiebreaker that isn't Lizzie would
Yeah.
be.
Yeah. God. No, 'cause
Lizzie.
we could with Measurehead try to beat him up first. We could try to beat him up first, and then we'll subscribe to his race theory.
What if we succeed
I-
in
if
If
beating
we
him
fail
up?
at beating him up.
You get to choose next round because we made all the stupid decisions this time, so you get to tell us. You and Kate should get as much decision-making power as you guys want.
We're like, I'm evil now.
I
I'm
don't
doing
like
evil run.
I don't like being evil, because then I have to be mean to Kim, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
It's easier
But
when
you
I
gotta do
don't
it
have
once.
to say anything, and I can just be
It's for the achievements.
swift hand of justice. I'm the one that has to take the mask off. God damn it!
Do it for the achievements. You want that other partner so bad.
I do, because it would rock, and I haven't seen it yet.
Exactly. And
Awesome.
Yeah, that's part of the reason.
that's-
Is like nobody wants to make the bad decisions, so we have to do it. This is a public service.
This
We're
is
doing
a public
it so
service.
people
I need
can
to look
see.
up how to get these fucking
Yeah, we're doing it so people can see it. Yeah,
We're doing it for
because
the
that's
working
the only way
class.
that you could.
It's me. I'm people.
That's the only way that you can fail the Kim check. Frankly, is if he fucking hates you.
We're gonna have to
we're
save
clear, by
scum
the
to
way.
fail more things.
True. Just so we're clear, by the way, in case like people are like freaking out about that, he doesn't die if he gets shot. He's fine. He doesn't die. He's just out of commission for a little bit.
We put him on a bus.
So if that
Don't worry.
helps, yeah, he's in the hospital for the rest of the game if you fail that check, but he's alive.
Maddie found the other partner looking up the game the other day, and she's pumped. Oh man, I don't know who it is. I hope.
Lisa
let's
Gaming
see, who do I
88, thank
hope
you for
it
the
is?
follow. I hope you enjoy your stay.
Who do I hope it is?
Yeah, who do
Mads,
hope
you
it
need to
is?
hold that like Grossberg levels of close to your chest.
Yeah, don't tell me. I've been very careful. The most I've done is like Google image the portraits and like laser focus on the first one to make memes. So
Fucking valid.
I feel
Your
like,
your one
I feel like
your
I know
one
who it
hint
is,
your
and
one
I don't
hint
know why.
is that it is not a new character.
okay. Lizzie, I thought for sure you were gonna immediately say Kuno.
I don't know why I have this idea in my head of who it is. But I
Maybe
have
don't
this
say it
idea
then
in my
if you
head.
got it right.
I'm not going to. I don't remember if someone told me or if I just decided that this was true.
You were like, I'm gonna live in a world where this is true.
I mean, my first assumption was Jean, but now it seems like it might be even spicier. Do we bring?
Is it spicier?
Spicier.
You got
don't
Everett
know.
with you.
Yeah, hold on. Scroll through the portraits. Let's see who would make a great partner. Let's see here. Let's see how many of these people I can actually name.
Alright. That's true. Just don't look at the bottom where it says their name.
Oh. Gart, let's bring Gart.
Gart! Yeah.
Best friend
Oh, Gart.
Jean Bernard. Classier.
Classier.
Kuno. Kuno
And
S.
bring Clausier.
Ruby. Titus.
Yeah, bring Ruby.
Gosh.
Gart.
Everett Claire.
Everett.
Joyce Messier. Head. Scab Leader. Dolores Day. Ah! What the fuck?
We just bring our ex-fiance.
Clotonnaire. DePaul. Rude Hook. Judy Minot.
Now, what was the deal with there's just like a third one and he's scary?
The Deserter.
Oh yeah, rude. We're like, shit, there was a third one.
Fuck!
That
Manana.
scared the crap out of me.
Yeah.
Gaston.
Rude's scary.
Let's bring Lena.
Let's bring Lena!
How'd you
can
like to
see
roll
the-
with me?
Yeah. I love the portrait art. Like the drunks are so like indistinct.
Yeah.
Like the different styles of the art matching.
Yeah. No, it's
Like
really
all
cool.
the Hardy Boys have that red at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Alexander Rostov did a really, really great job with all these portraits. Like
Oh, it's
showing so much
gorgeous.
personality in it. Like Gary's portrait back there, like has like the fascist symbol in the background. Like the star. Which we can get
Oh.
for our background if we become a fascist.
Oh.
Let's go.
Actually,
Are
I'll
we not
save this.
communist
I'll save
enough
it.
to get a communist background?
No, only the
No.
fascists get backgrounds.
Oh.
Yeah, the fan over his head like a halo, being his portrait the entire time. We got Andre.
Egghead. Egghead be our partner?
Can Egghead come with us?
Yo.
Can Egghead?
Well, the great thing, Mads, about Kim is like Alexander Rostov like sketched a picture. They're like, okay, we're gonna make Kim Kitsuragi now. Can you like draw a picture of what you think Kim looks like? Like here's like a couple of details or whatever. And he sketched it, and they're like, that's it. And they didn't change it.
Sorry, I'm looking at
Yeah.
these fuck-ass achievements. Okay.
Can Crabman come with us?
Can we bring
Tiago.
Recruit
Tiago.
Crabman.
Leo.
Leo!
Oh, we never met the
No.
light bending rich man.
I almost wanted to suggest it when we were at Endgame, and then I was like, no, we don't
Can't
have...
get into the. We couldn't get into the harbor.
It was like past Tribunal, and I was like,
yeah.
oh, we didn't. Man, all right, we'll get it. Because next time we're gonna have a higher rhetoric, so we'll actually be able to get it. Hopefully.
That's true.
Was that the box
God,
we had to talk our way
we're
into?
so
And it was
smart,
like,
but
there's
so
We're gonna be
absolutely
so
no way.
smart.
But at what cost? Esteban is so pretty.
Esteban's so hot.
Yes. Yeah, it was interesting that the communist meeting turned into it was just Scientology.
That's materialism, baby.
That's it.
Are these just? I guess they're just like random the protesters.
Yeah, I
or
think
the
these
scabs.
were
The babes.
Oh, the
'cause
babes!
this
How
was
did
the
we not
babe.
talk to all the babes?
I don't think these two babes are in there. This is definitely like his babe. I don't know about these two. These might have been like prototypes or whatever.
extra babes.
Yeah, I mean, they might still have models and not portraits. I think that these portraits were made specifically for the collage mode.
Oh, that makes sense. Just throwing a random babe in there.
Because like the other guy at the end is the one that keeps talking about rich or money.
Oh yeah. Gotta spend money to make money.
Aw, the love sticker, cute. Anyway, good game.
Good game.
Good game. Pity there will be nothing more of it. I'm happy that you can listen to it now if you haven't already. Oh, hold on, my mother is calling. What's up?
What a family we've got there.
I love them.
The true end game.
This is where they live now.
I mean, they hopefully have more than here to live because I don't think this is
Just pile on the bed.
a nuclear family. Sometimes a family is
A
detective, another detective, another detective, a lady with a sword.
Her
smoker
3
with
kids.
on the balcony, and the 5 kids they adopted along the way.
Okay, there we go. But I'm glad
We had it.
that I'm glad we had it. Yeah. Her sword ever come into play? Yeah, we hit the pale emitter thingy.
That's
with
true.
it.
We did hit the pale emitter with the sword.
That's what it's used for. It gives you an extra modifier there.
Hey, gang.
There we go. Okay. Basically what I'm trying to say is I'm glad that this game is, for the most part, resolved. Like, it's the story that it wanted to tell within this specific game. Like, I don't think there's much of like a cliffhanger in terms of like the traditional definition of what a cliffhanger is. But at the same time, you know, this is a universe that has so much potential, and I've read the book, and it would have been great to see more out of it, but that's not happening, unfortunately.
No Kuno spinoff.
No,
No!
Kuno spin-off.
What's the
Ugh,
point?
That upset me so much. Locust City would have been so good.
Let's make our own.
That's like what the game was gonna be called. Like,
Really?
I'm not lying. There was going to be a Kuno Kuno-esque spin-off.
Yeah.
That got scrapped. Yeah.
Let's make our own.
Oh my god, you're still here. Hi, hun. Jesus.
Zom, don't
Get
worry
outta
about it. We're not actually gonna do that. Sorry, Zom. Corporate overlord. Sorry. Yeah, but it was leaked. Like, it was sent to a whole bunch of creators, and it looked so cool because each of the kids got their own like thought cabinets and like different personalities, and so you could like switch between them if one maybe had an advantage over the other in a conversation, and it was so cool. Such a cool concept. And we would have left Martinez too. We would have seen like more of Revachol and the world as well. It's like, man.
Yeah.
This is funny. Disco Elysium hates Kim's ass so bad. I still can't believe they made Harry's first name Harrier. Like, that is fucking impossible for a French person to say. Half the letters would be inaudible. You can hear the strain in Kim's voice when the narrative forces him to say it. His French ass is trying so hard.
Harrier.
Harrier. Harrier.
Raphael.
Raphael.
Much easier.
So easy.
I do like that. Hold on, have I ever eaten a burger out of the trash? Endurance. You have. The body remembers. Harry, could I be a homosexual? Electrochemistry. Do it. Ask. Kim, do you maybe want to? No, we will not experiment so you can find out if you like men or not.
Not with
But what
that
if it helps
attitude.
us solve? But what if it helps us solve the case? Kim sighing and removing his shirt. You have been right before.
I do love as Kim slowly begins to trust our bullshit. Trust the process.
Trust the process.
Yeah, on the one hand, it's like I like the Raphael angle. I like sort of like the forming the new identity, but at the same time, I do like him sort of embracing and reshaping what was there, because it does kind of go to show that you can't completely erase traces of what once was. And I'm doing this from a personality standpoint, obviously, and not from like a trans standpoint, because then, yes, absolutely, that's your dead name. We are not that anymore. But from the perspective of like somebody who's hurt people and somebody who has struggled and all of that, like that doesn't go away just because you want to completely change your identity. So it's nice to sort of like, yes, I am Harry Dubois. I'm Harrier Dubois. But at the same time, I want that name to mean something different. And I really, really like that. The moment Kim takes the body away for processing, I always immediately read the ledger and pass out so that he comes back to resuscitate me, thus denying him his much needed Kanema time. um Oh yeah, I do have one mystery that still needs solving. The radio ghost in the Doom. This is sad and not funny. The radio ghost in the Doom commercial area's electronic doorbell. The creepy woman. We were wondering about that when we worked there, but I had completely forgotten about it ever since. It must be entropanetic crosstalk, the one you get in radios and long distance calls. Now it makes sense with the pail right on the doorstop. And Kim goes, incredible. This would also explain why we get it on police radio all the time. Kim casually dropping, I hear echoes of the past and future all the time on my police radio, like it's no big deal, sir. um Hi, get sad with me for a second. Hearing eyes after he's already gone. An echo of his voice, so very real in there, but not. He becomes an echo in every sense of the word. Also, do you think they sometimes hear violence over the radio? Things they cannot stop because it's already happened. The city is filled with ghosts. Dead communists calling out for aid. It won't come. It didn't back then, and it can't for them now. How terrible for the RCM to be forced to ignore the voices of those past while they ignore the voices of those still there. Maybe it's part of what makes it easier to ignore the voices here and now, with the thought drifting in the back of one's mind that you cannot save them anyway. What does that do to the relationship with the present? Haha, I'm having fun. Yeah, exactly, Mads. Um Here we go. Kim Kitsuragi would take bowling so fucking seriously. That man would act like he doesn't give a shit about the game at first, but every time he throws the ball, he does the thing where he holds it up to his face before going into a deep lunge as he rolls it. He stays in the lunge until the ball hits the pins. If he gets a strike, he will get the most smug look on his face. Harry gets a gutter ball and Kim tells him, better luck next time, detective. We can put up the bumpers if you want. This is incredibly true, but Harry would say something offhandedly about it being like pinball, and Kim would shut down for the rest of the night.
Oh.
Had a vivid dream where there was a play as Kim mod, and I was super excited. After like 2 minutes of gameplay, Harry just turned around looking scandalized and was like, oh god, it's me, Kim. I'm Grandpa Piss. He refused to elaborate even after I save scummed and exhausted all dialogue options. Then a notification flashed. Like, thought gained, Grandpa Piss. Oh, no.
I've definitely heard this one before, because there's no way the
course,
phrase
it's my
grandpa
grandpa
piss would have left my brain.
Dang it.
Grandpa Piss.
My interface has been doing this fun little thing where it decides to stop working for a second. Multiple times a day. Anyway, so then a notification flashed like thought gained Grandpa Piss, and I went to the thought cabinet screen and all it said was, what the fuck does he mean by that? No, but that's exactly what playing as Kim would be like.
I'm Grandpa Piss. What? What?
Oh yeah, in the fascism route, you get to talk to Measurehead. What about the lieutenant? You go ahead and have your talk. I need a few things from Fritta anyways. We'll catch up later. Women, racism, turning back time, it couldn't interest him less. But what if I don't want to do it without you? No, really, we're not joined by the hip. You want to talk about women with him, and I want to do pretty much anything else.
I need something a little bit more specific. Achievement wiki. You're not very good at this.
Oh, this is ship art, but it's very cute. Yippee yippee yay.
Yippee
Drop
yippee
the
yippee!
poutine for this shit. Yeah, I know. It's like it is insane. It's inexplicably funny to me that Kim sometimes can just magically uncensor the word. He got a permit for that.
He's allowed to do what he wants.
Let's see about this. I'm just gonna keep sending shit. This one's a really good one. The running around, vine boom. The jumping, vine boom.
Yes, yes, yes!
Yeah, the
Yeah, that was
bicep
not
Boom!
the giant, like, the end game plot twist, the very end, is that we were a gym teacher.
We were a gym teacher. So good. I haven't finished this fic yet, but there is a really funny fic that Kim and Harry met for the first time when Harry was a gym teacher, and it's called The Collision and Cardio Zone HQ, and it's so good.
Gym teacher situation's crazy.
Harry, look, Kim, you have to treat a car like you treat a woman.
Go on.
Go on. Interfacing, easy, failure. No, I sense I've made a mistake of some kind. Yeah, you can make your own text in these things, which is fun.
There we go.
It sucks that it is only collage, because it would be cool if it like almost functioned like an RPG maker sort of situation, and you could like make your own little like disco fan game, but you cannot. So
Boo, 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 boo.
not enough people make fun of Kim Kitsuragi for the line "Sunrise Parabellum." I know he's super cool and all, but I would have thrown up laughing at him for that. Not even a good morning, Harry. Not even a hello. First thing in the morning, that's what he says to you. Come on, guys. No, because that's not even the funny part. The funny part is that Sunrise Parabellum is engraved on Harry's gun. Of course, it depends on whether or not you retrieve said gun at this point, but I always assume that the narrative reward for getting the gun is that reveal. That the reason Kim says Sunrise Parabellum is because it's a saying that he knows is meaningful to Harry, except Harry fucking forgot. So he's just like, huh?
Huh?
Like, can you even imagine being Kim here. You've been watching Harry fade in and out for days, probably worried that he would die in your care. And then the upswing happens and you're relieved and just waiting for him to wake up, thinking about how you saved each other's lives and just generally about everything, wondering what to say to him. And you eventually settle on greeting him with the words engraved on his gun. Sunrise Parabellum. We lived. The fight isn't over. Time to face today. It even ties into the tequila sunset incident. It's so perfect and juicy and condenses everything you want to say into just 2 thematically relevant words. And you say it, and it's like the most perfect delivery ever. You're standing over him like a guardian angel with a halo and everything. Flawless execution. And then Harry, I need you to explain the concept of money to me, Dubois. Is like what that mean.
But everything is now in service to the new complex that slowly emerges from the mud. The clear center for youth and education. The bitter taste of salt and silken dust hangs severely in the air.
They tore down the fishing village.
They tore down the fishing village. Alright. Thank you, random actual guide that tells me how the fuck to do this! Okay. Jesus!
What that mean? -1 morale. How long was he standing there dramatically waiting to say it? Not even a, how are you feeling? Kim totally doesn't care about looking cool. Kitsuragi squinting, trying to see if Harry's actually waking up this time or just moving about in his sleep so he can say fucking Sunrise Parabellum to a man who, with a probably infected gunshot wound, who doesn't know what the fuck is going on. He missed his opportunity to have an action hero one-liner during the tribunal, thank fucking god, so he had to get it out somewhere. How else would you know he's cool and hip and smoked weed in his 20s?
Kim Kitsuragi is so silly.
So goofy. And you guys can enter the spoiler chat now. Yippee!
Wahoo!
A lot of it is me talking about the Phasmid, to be fair. I've been thinking about her a lot recently, I'm sorry!
There's a bunch of out of context stuff too of us being like, no.
God damn it, god damn it, god damn it, guys. A lot of it was
Especially
us while you were debating, we were like,
yeah.
they're not gonna do it, are they? They're not gonna do it. Fuck.
Yeah, with us with Clausier too, and I was like, rip Clausier. Rip Clausier!
I think I told you that, like, the night before that, I was playing Skyrim, and it took me 45 minutes to make a small decision.
You did mention that, yeah.
That's just how I play games.
If you're not, like, waffling over every single decision, like, it's the end of the world if you fuck it up, what are you doing?
Oh, I just save scum.
I save scum.
Well, that was one where we didn't know what the outcome was going to be until hours and hours of gameplay later.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
It's tomorrow.
It's one of those things I can
the
see.
day after. The wedding is over. The guests are gone, and the cleaning crew hasn't come yet. They're about 17 years late now. This isn't abandonment, or even apocalypse, though some may say so. Martinez is a monument now, a characterless tableau to borderless sociopathy, where only brands and good living exist. Pay for your bag, and don't forget your receipt.
I will say that writing in the Disco Elysium style is very fun. I did attempt it myself, and it was very fun.
It was! I still genuinely... What is it? Like, it's not... Oh, well, that's not ideal. Every time I say that phrase, I do think of that one fic that you wrote.
Yeah, yes. That's like the most canon, like, Kim thing I've ever said.
Well, that's not ideal.
That's not ideal. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I see the two words allied into one another. It took great effort to say them. That is not ideal. Rhetoric, easy success. As pragmatic as always. Empathy, godly success. He's trying not to worry you. Because one of my pet peeves, with people who write Disco Elysium fics in the Disco Elysium style, which is not easy to do, so mad props to them. But like, I get some like gameplay narrative dissonance where they're like, at one point they can do like, and not like from like a check perspective, but from like a passive check, where it's like they can get like a composure legendary success. Oh, goodbye. I don't know who left.
That was Lizzie.
He's having laptop troubles.
Oh, okay. But like composure legendary success passive check, and then like a couple paragraphs later it's like composure easy failure, and I'm like, that's not how it works.
That's not how that works, man.
So I've like been trying to think like, what's this build for in my mind. Yeah, this one was funny. So Precinct 41, Central Office. The room, so sorry you get to listen to my writing, Teehee, but the room is dark and abnormally silent, a marked departure from the typical bustle of a busy weekday. Even the blinds have been drawn, plunging the space into an inky blackness that, despite the impeccable eyesight you manage to maintain at your age, is near impossible to find your way through. For context, this is like many years in the future, and this is a retirement thing. There is no chatter between coworkers, no hum from the vastly outdated radio computer, no static emitting from the shortwave radio. The central office of Precinct 41 is bathed in an eerie stillness. Logic, medium success. You may have missed a memo somehow. Captain Feuerbach tends to send them out at odd hours. Conceptualization, legendary, failure. Or perhaps it's some kind of holiday today. Encyclopedia, easy success. March 7th is not a federally mandated holiday, but unofficially several businesses are taking part in an ice cream day in order to sell more of their product in the off-season. Oh, sorry.
'02. Simple men and women had taken up arms against the decadence and depravity of old money and drove the suzerainty into the sea. Communard heroes sit on the back of bullet-ridden, fatigued machines. A celebratory parade to help forget the wounds and lost loved ones. During this short-lived victory, it seems okay to let yourself be just a little happy.
Parts to the left. The closest federal holiday is over a month from today, on April 15th, in which will celebrate the 15th anniversary of Revachel's independence from the Coalition of Nations, Le Jour du Retour. Shivers, medium success. The city limps forward each day, harboring the remnants of occupation and displaying the scars of a second revolution on her streets and buildings. 5 years of rebellion coalesced into a hard-won yet still precarious peace. The relief brought about by self-governance is always counterbalanced by an overwhelming weight of anxiety. What will happen if they come for us again? Half-light, easy success. To some, it is not a matter of if, but when. Authority, challenging success. Regardless, this lack of communication is unbefitting of an officer of the law. Captain or no, Feuerbach should be reprimanded for his actions. Suggestion, trivial success. Considering the captain is nowhere to be found, it would probably be better to find the lights first. And then there are options. Hello, and then there's a red check. Perception, godly 16. Feel your way to one of the desk lamps. +1, good eyes. +1, familiar surroundings. -2, pitch black. Hello? Precinct 41 Central Office. No reply. The room remains fixed in its unnatural stasis. And then you hit the perception check and fail. Godly failure. As you attempt to walk through the room based on muscle memory alone, your left foot catches on the wheeled legs of an office chair, sending you careening into its accompanying desk. Reaction speed, legendary success. Your quick reflexes prevent you from falling to the ground as you catch your hands on the edge of the desk, but you cannot stop your knee from slamming into the metallic filing cabinet underneath it. -1 health. Pain threshold, heroic failure. Oof, that smarts. That thing's a lot more fragile than it used to be. -1 morale. Volition, godly failure. Not to mention the blow to your pride. And then your 3 options are 1, ow, 2, shit, 3, fuck. Yeah, and then there's like some sad shit at the end, but it's having to do with like what happens in the book where like the pale takes over and there's like a mess. And so Your options are 1, do you think it will hurt? 2, we haven't been to Martinez in a while. 3 is a red check drama, medium Ted Whistle, that tune you both know. So I said, do you think it will hurt? Kim Kitsuragi. The captain takes a pensive drag of his cigarette, contemplating the query. Empathy, medium success. He's internally debating on whether to respond in a comforting or realistic manner. Kim Kitsuragi. After a labored pause, the captain finally speaks. I don't think we would realize it even if it did.
It's back.
Lizzie!
Yay, yippee. Oh.
Desperate to quell the rabble and rousers of the Communard uprising, Fristle the First has taken his first and most dramatic action yet. He has sent Royal Dragoons on horseback to pacify an angry mob, most of whom aren't even partisans. They share looks of terror, regret, and deceit with those they set alight. But they ignite much more than flames in the people targeted tonight.
Bars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, really, this whole idea like came from this thing that I wrote at the end, which is like drama, easy success. 'Tis the end, sire. Thou must make it count. And the second option is say nothing, and the first option, conceptualization, impossible 20. Say something profound. +1, this is your last chance. +1, Martinez in the distance. +1, the reeds rustle. +3, you love him more than life itself. But it inevitably fails. Conceptualization, impossible, failure. There are no words that capture the gravity of the situation. I'm afraid you're on your own. Typical conceptualization L. Anyway.
Anyway. Best friends.
The best friends.
Best friends.
Best friends. I should probably think about hopping off here in a bit so I can...
Oh my god, my
like,
laptop
crash
has
before
not
my
been
parents
plugged in
get
this
here.
entire time.
Oh god.
Whoa.
It's
I'm
fine, I
surprised
just
it
noticed
lasted
it.
this long.
I think this is honestly a good time to wrap it up. I'm done dicking around.
Thank you for watching us play Disco Elysium properly before we tune in next time to
Dick
for
around
not that.
to do things the worst way possible, like an adult. I fucking love this music. My favorite thing is that this is the music that plays during your conversation with the people at 41. And it's so much more epic than the Tribunal music, which is like the same thing, but less like...
Yeah, no, there's less of a drive in that one. The other one sounds more kind of like an old Western standoff kind of situation where it's like it's tense, but you have to like hold yourself for a little bit, where it's like, I can't be trigger happy right now, I can't like go nuts, otherwise it's gonna be a complete bloodbath. Here you have to be on the offensive the entire time when it's against your precinct, because it's like, no, I did good.
I was a good boy.
I found a hole. I started a nightclub. Anything?
I found a hole. Detective, I thought we agreed that was not going to come up in the conversation. Also, I'm so glad we got the naughty boy dialogue. I didn't remember when that came in. And I was like, did we miss that? No, we didn't.
No, we got it.
No, he remembered he's in fact an adult and not in fact a naughty boy. The two aren't mutually exclusive. Anyway.
Alright.
I guess next time you'll hear from the 5 of us, at least. We're gonna be assholes! In the meantime, I have no fucking clue. We'll figure that out when we get there. Probably more Yakuza 5. Professor Layton, at some point, probably. I need to go drink a lot of water. I hope you are having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are. Sink and sleep, comrades. Go take a nap.
Sink and sleep, comrades.
We'll have
We
to
did
think
some
of a
good
new
work.
one for the next round.
we are gonna need a very fascist rise and shine, comrades. Time to get to work.
We'll see.
We'll find it. And love you, Mads. Until next time.
Love you.